Tell me more about it, sir. I am so new to this
new way. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Land of Prova, where we will be continuing on Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign based off of the Wild Beyond the Witchlight book. When last we left off our lovely party, we had just finished up a little house smorgasbord of things that went down. Since Amadrya's return to Ashera, we have found many things. We have found Amadrya's brother, half dead in a church of his own making, with various littered corpses and ashes around him. He said that things were coming from Ashera that needed to be dealt with. And you guys went quickly to the investigation. Upon reaching Ashera, you guys immediately split up into 4 different paths and checked out 4 different things. While Solus went and found something out about himself, Malharas went and found out some more about the Oakborn. And while all of this was happening, Kitsu was kind of scouting the terrain, figuring out about the forest itself, and also during this time, Lux was taking a deep dive into the playing cards that Kitsu currently has.
We still need to talk about those cards.
And while all of these different things were going on, back in the Keeleran household, Amadrya was reconnected to her dryad Yuke. And after being reconnected to her dryad Yuke, she had a very interesting conversation with her parents about her paths in life, in which her mother brought forth a seed, saying that it could help get around the curse that Amadrya has been dealing with. A curse that her father said was far more than she originally knew. It was at this time that Elizar, your ex-fiancé, showed back up into town demanding the seed. Quickly, the many different paths became one as we all ran to this one house. In a very tense moment, Amadrya ate the seed. And it began a metamorphosis. And while this metamorphosis took hold, combat ensued. Crazy amounts of things were thrown around. Walls of fire, various things. Blood was spilled. But at the end, Elizar was banished. And the metamorphosis was allowed to finish. As Amadrya stood before you, forever changed. Part of her body now built of wood. The same wood that her dryad's tree was made out of. The features slim with vines and branches built into her into the natural edges of her body. And as she appeared before you as this new being, her sister, Avondalin, stepped out of the shed with her own dryad behind her, this kind of shorter, stockier, hulking thing. And it was there, as the Keeleran household burned.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That we return into the garden of the Keeleran household. As the flames of the Keeleran household stand behind you, the 11 of you, this is a lot of people in this backyard, I just did the count. As the 11 of you stand as a moment of hush falls over the backyard. As Avondalin finished up last session saying, "What's going on out here?"
She's got her dryad, right?
Yes. This kind of reddish umber, stocky hulk. His arms are about the size of like full-on like tree stumps, and so are his legs. He almost stands like a gorilla.
She's gonna like look at her parents and go, How?
Your mother almost seems speechless. Meanwhile, your father is almost not looking at you. Instead, he has his back to you. Between you and your comrades.
He's looking at
Hands
us.
still up.
They're fine.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I rush you.
You... Okay.
Yeah.
You rush past him?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Me and him have personally been fighting side by side this entire time.
That doesn't mean he sees you as a friend.
And as I'm rushing towards you, I'm like, "What did he do to you?"
Nothing. I'm fine.
You don't look the same.
You get grabbed by her dad. You get grabbed and into this kind of almost like shoulder wrestle.
I'm gonna just ignore him and keep trying to reach out and the parts of you that are different. What did he do to you? You're different. Do you need healing? I don't have very much left to give to you.
I feel fine. I don't really. I think she just sees the one hand that's more.
Mm-hmm.
That's the smoothed wood. She's like, I think I'm fine. It was whatever that seed that I swallowed. Dad, put him down.
And you get this kind of there's this moment where your dad is all looking at you and looking at him, and he lets go and he goes, "Sorry, I'm not used to this."
And does
So-
anyone have something? Sorry. Does anyone have something to put out the fire? Because the longer we talk,
Nothing more than a small campfire.
She
I
sends
have
she
nothing.
sends she sends the imps out to find water.
I got
don't,
nothing.
don't you have create water?
I didn't prepare it, and even if I did, I have 0 spell slots
Yeah,
left.
0
I
spell
blew
slots.
everything. I can guidance somebody if they want to do something.
Eventually,
that's
the
about it.
flames do actually start picking up, and your mother's like,
Oh! I'm... Oh.
"What?
What?
What?
Alright, here's my idea. Right? I would like to, this is, as a, I have frost breath,
Mm-hmm.
like a dragon breath.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to reduce the amount of cold damage to 0, but instead increase the,
Effective
area of
range?
effect?
Huh.
That's a good idea.
I will allow this. Does this take a spell slot?
It does.
Okay. With the cost of a spell slot, I will allow this. You can encompass the entirety of the Killaran household.
Awesome. And I
So,
will-
quickly hopping up a tree that's in the back of the Killaran household, Malharas gets the entire house in range and blasts this fog of cold over it, dousing the flames. And as the Killaran mom and pop stand in the backyard, have okay.
I'm gonna keep casting resistance on you for Constitution because Lux does not think you're okay.
Yuke eventually goes up to you and kind of touching you on the shoulder goes, "Oh, it's all right. She's fine. She's okay right now."
You don't hunger for blood or anything, right? You don't. The only
She
thing that
goes-
he's used to is
she
people
goes-
transforming for the worst.
She holds out her arm and goes, knock on this.
Oh, no.
I don't want to hurt you.
Knock on
You're,
wood.
Knock
you're
on
not
wood.
just like you would knock on a door.
So I knock.
Wood, right?
Yeah.
It's just wood.
Constitution.
I'm fine.
And
I'm
Yuke
fine.
goes, "I think he's going to take a little bit of getting used to this."
He normally does.
Hmm?
I'm okay. I promise. I don't know what I look like, but I'm okay. And how did she have her dryad?
And with your mom going to go, "There's a long story there."
You better start talking.
Okay, Okay, so... And then you start hearing, like, distant voices. Coming closer, and you hear Priscilla, "Oh yeah, we're on fire!" And then you hear... Then your dad goes, "This now depends on whether you want to meet the village or not."
We could go inside the cards, but the cards...
Well, we do... you can go see Evangelin's room.
That's true, we could go and...
And we need to talk about those cards.
Really? That's a priority now?
She does.
She's pushing towards the shed.
We will have this
Eventually
conversation.
your mom and dad are like, "Oh, see Evangeline, why don't you go show them your room?" And Evangeline goes, "Okay," and she takes like her stuffed animal and goes back into the shed, and this like thing follows her. Just go in the shed. There's a ladder down behind the
the shed.
toolbox.
She looks up to the tree. She goes, psst, 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 psst.
Here, kitty.
And
Buford kind of runs up. Oh yeah, Buford's unconscious.
Oh, I would have healed him up.
Okay.
Oh, I can't do it!
Yeah.
I stabilized him.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
thank
you
goodness.
stabilized
Yeah,
him, but he's
stabilized.
still unconscious.
Yeah. I can't
I'll
heal
pick
him.
him up.
I'll carry him.
So you pick him up.
I pick him up
So
and
you
take
pick
care
up
of
the
him.
dog, and so you guys head down the stairs. So you guys head down the ladder into the shed, where the shed is kind of like incredibly just like 4 board walls, 1 toolbox to hide a hole in the ground. In the hole, there is a large, like manhole-sized, just deep pit with a ladder. Venturing down the ladder, you guys go into this kind of nicely wide room.
Okay.
You see like a bright green floral bed. You see like those kind of like, you know, those like basement windows that kind of like are up high and like
Oh, yeah.
that kind of thing. And you just see a lot of like toys and games. You see paper and like medieval equivalent of crayons. Seeing all this kind of
Artifacts
like,
of evil.
you know,
Like little
children's stuff. And you see a
charcoal.
dumbwaiter.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid guy standing in the corner.
It's me.
But you see a dumbwaiters in the far corner.
A dumpster.
There are no doors in or out of this.
what is a dumbwaiter?
It's one of those
Oh.
things.
Oh,
it's
it's
a
like
little
it's like those little
elevator?
boy
It's like a
things.
small elevator.
That he used to have in
Oh!
all
Like
the
the
houses.
yeah,
and
yeah,
castles.
yeah.
For
I-
the tiny little
They used to put food inside of them and lift them up because the waiters, they call them dumb waiters because the waiters would take them up the stairs and trip and fall and they would wrestle them
So
food.
you put him in the
So, like,
dumbwaiter
the
and
dumbwaiter,
pull it up
lift
to
it
the
up,
surface.
and they would go up
It's-
and grab it and they would
it's-
take it.
God.
So you
Okay.
usually feel it.
It's usually a thing that's on like the lower level of a building, and
Yeah.
you
it
put
goes
food
up.
in there and you. pull
Yeah.
it, it goes
No,
through.
I
rich
figured it out. I did
It's
not
a
know.
Rich people.
I
thing.
did not know that
Isn't that
it was
rude?
called that.
It's so rude.
It's so
That's what it
rude.
is, though. It is. A dumb waiter. Use that thing. Oh, okay.
So what is a doll?
Huh?
So yeah,
it's-
furniture dolly or anything like that. But we'll move on. We'll ask those bigger questions answered tonight.
There you go.
But
Subscribe for the answer.
for let's put up a poll. But and then you see Evangeline standing in the center of the room with her kind of umber dry, and she goes, "Welcome to my room. I am queen, so you guys will all have to be my subjects."
She's adorable. I love her. And what would you like us to do, my queen?
I want to hear names.
Meow.
How does this work?
Kitty!
You're already a king.
Kitty!
Oh my God.
Evangeline
about that
begins
later.
chasing Malharas.
Yeah.
Do you run away or do you just let her catch
no,
her?
no, no.
So she begins chasing Malharas.
I'm totally confused.
She is a little kid and she's playing.
There's been a lot that's happened in Ashera, and you feel the need to kind of touch base as to all the information that you now have.
Yeah.
I still don't have very much information.
I mean, you still want to talk to Kitsu about those cards. We still need to hear about what, if you want to talk to anyone about what you saw in the
What
card
Yeah, you
forest.
freak
Oh,
show.
hey,
Oh yeah! Oh
Okay,
yeah!
so-
You're freaking out.
Oh yeah, Shoestring kind of comes up to you with a wide-eyed look.
She's like,
Lux
So
also
so
approaches
tell
you
me.
with a wide-eyed
You don't even
look.
know.
she says, she says, just tell me all about it. And then she looks at you like, what did you do to my imp?
What? Oh,
What did you do to her imp?
I don't know where the imp is.
He's like still on your shoulder, but he's looking at Kitsu with
Traumatized.
this wide-eyed look. He's like,
You broke her imp.
I've seen things.
What did you do to
You
him?
totally traumatized this poor little imp.
Help.
He was a good little
Just
imp.
come
but now
over
you
here,
just
buddy.
ruined
Come
him.
over here. There's therapy on this side.
Can I like put my hand on my dagger, like?
You're not even
Yeah.
worried about it.
Don't
Yeah, and
say
immediately,
dare
no
spill.
roll needed. He is like, looks at Kitsu and like, the like help look. He's like, I'm good.
She walks over. She walks over and gets him.
Ah.
She's like, you got something that you need to tell the group? You want to share something with the class?
Give her something like totally
That's what
useless,
I
like,
say.
yeah, our bread's about to expire.
Did you know?
Lux
I
just
walked
drank
2,000
soured
miles.
milk, you know, like something totally useless.
I found out that this place is made of dirt and not actually platinum like the other place.
Right.
Aw.
She's like,
Good job.
she's like lying.
You can't tell he's lying.
Lying.
You didn't even roll an
No,
inside
no,
check.
How do you know he's lying?
Yeah.
Because
His nose is growing.
Oh.
Such a stupid. So great.
Honestly, how would I know though? You know?
That's very true.
It's very true.
That's a great argument.
Very true. You can honestly say, I don't know, and have that be totally truthful.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't know it was a
Okay,
thing.
so I'm gonna find out from
know
him
what
what he
happened.
saw.
I mean, so you ask Shoestring.
Yes.
What do you ask Shoestring?
I said, what did you see while you were in Ashera with Solus?
He kind of looks at
Kitsu.
She's like, he can't hear you.
Kitsu.
Solus.
Because I can't hear your conversation.
No.
Yeah.
What? So
So I keep interrupting. Kitsu,
what?
we need to have a talk about those cards.
I know.
There's
This
a
is
monster
nothing.
inside those cards. His name is Justice.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Excellent. I want your cards.
She puts her hand on her and goes, "Don't scare my little sister.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe.
a little
Oh
quieter."
yeah, she's just like standing in the corner.
Maybe.
just
Am I
like-
staying showing?
chasing a
She's
cat.
caught Malharos by this point,
No.
and she's kind of just like, you know, like that kind of thing that like kids do with it, like aggressively pet a cat.
Oh my god.
Because they just chased you. That's
And,
what
like,
they're doing.
With like, you know, the two hands is like, whoop, 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 whoop,
Oh.
whoop,
Okay,
whoop,
she
whoop,
says.
whoop.
Do
Now,
you see that child over there?
she said.
Sleight of hand.
What? Roll a sleight of hand.
I did 18.
Okay, Mom. You're rolling perception.
20.
That's a natural 20.
Dang. So you catch him as he like reaches and like he comes out and stabs you in the hand.
I didn't tell you to do
I allow
that,
him
dude.
to, and
He's like, hey.
I will set that on fire.
She's like, okay. She looks at you and she says, "There are better places and time for these things."
We're in a
It
hole.
wasn't in our agreement to
One
give you
might
any.
say a grave.
She says. She looks at
It's
you
also
and
a little
she
girl's
says,
room.
It's a
Yeah.
little girl's bedroom. This is her house. This is where she lives.
She
to be
lives
safe.
in a grave? Why
She
would
lives-
they put her into a
It's
grave?
not.
Is
Stop
she
saying
undead
that.
as well?
It's not a grave. Stop it.
She's gonna spank you.
But it's under the ground.
Dad,
It was a
He
root
lives
cellar.
under the ground.
And Vondelin pipes up. She goes, it was a root cellar.
Oh, a cellar. So she's like wine. That's not nice either.
I would recommend you do not drink this.
It's
Do I need to pull out my
no.
Poor little girl is like.
She is not. She is not. This used to be a root cellar. Now it is her bedroom. Where,
Her
and
bedroom
so
is a cellar.
if you excuse me, I'm gonna go introduce myself to my little sister, who I've never met.
But no one's gonna hurt the little girl.
Who's little sister?
We're
The
scaring
princess
anybody.
of the basement needs to be remain safe.
I am the
Princess of
queen
the basement.
of the basement.
The queen of the basement
I'm
needs to remain
She
safe.
don't-
I am the
Basement.
queen.
That's
good.
right.
You
No
may
one
feel
drinks
free
the queen.
To bow.
Is that the custom here? Should we bow?
Yes. Yes, you must.
Amadrya.
Bow, your majesty.
He's a visiting.
Oh,
He's a
Dryad.
visiting leadership. He doesn't have
Can
to.
I like
Like-
roll for stealth?
Go ahead.
Amadrya bows like over exaggerated. Of course.
I like
23.
you.
No, 24.
You may stand by my side.
She's very young.
What did
for
you
a
get?
Queen.
24.
You, she kind of looked at Amadrya and she looked back and like,
He likes to hide.
Don't kill her.
I'm not.
Okay.
I just won't bounce.
Sneak attack.
Oh, like, don't do it.
you're hiding like under the
Assassinate.
bed.
There you go, with all the other
Okay.
monsters.
I am the monster under the bed.
Whoa!
This kid's gonna need some therapy. She's definitely.
That is so true.
She's definitely gonna.
Well
I
need
can't
done,
wait
it.
for
well
the
done.
image of Solus laying there on the bed with a knife and just stabs up like someone's like through the chest like.
Well done, son. Well done. I've taught you well. You just won D&D. I am the scary thing under your bed. I will eat
Vondelin
you.
actually starts looking at the two of you and goes, you have a lot of pets.
Must you?
What?
You have a lot of pets.
I do.
They look kind of scary.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
They look kind of scary.
She's like
I
some.
love her.
Some people like scary things.
I understand
Not
I've
scary,
heard you've had some
misunderstood.
scary experiences.
that. A few.
See, so
And you,
Yes, Your Majesty.
very pale.
that's kind
I
of
am
mean.
dead.
We don't really talk about that.
You dead?
Oh,
Yes.
you know what? That's kind of rude. You probably shouldn't.
You see Amadrya just going.
How does that work?
Oh.
Once
Well, you
upon a
see,
time-
what happened was, when I was a child,
And then I wasn't. What?
someone
Someone
cut off my head.
No, stop.
How'd they get it back on?
And then the sun came out,
And then what happened?
and then my head fell.
Did someone come and put it back on?
I'm looking at me, I'm like,
She just goes.
this story is getting worse.
It is. Like at the moment?
She just. Amadrya just goes. Lex, I'll explain.
And then I had to leave.
Where
Thank
did
you,
you
me
live?
queen.
How
Did you
did
come
you-
here after you left?
Well, he's here now.
Why are
so
you
he must
here?
have-
I'm here.
He's.
And then
She won't let me in her pocket.
Let him in your pocket.
No,
I am the queen.
The
and I
queen
say you
has
must.
spoken.
you're not the queen of
Tell
my
her to give me the
pocket.
cards.
Give me the card.
No,
Oh.
I want to play Go Fish.
they're not that kind of cards.
Holy shit!
Do you have a dead guy with a sword in his eye? Actually, I do. Here it is.
Don't
He's
you
got
I
my
have
leaves at the
other
moment.
cards. I have other cards. I'll give her.
There's two of them.
Look, the pair.
Would you look at that?
I'm winning.
This
It's
one.
two monsters.
Look, it's one red one and one black one. She pulls out her other cards, her just like playing cards, and gives them to her.
Oh,
Thank you.
well done. Well done.
Thank you. You
She's like,
see,
what's this
now
game?
all of these,
Goldfish.
all of these problems will be solved because you have handed over your problems to the queen.
I think someone has overinflated your sister's perspective of
She
herself.
Those
is a
cards are
small child
absolute-
and she's having
Oh,
You're-
okay.
They're not going to stop me, I guess.
fun. Wait, what?
Go ahead.
Those cards are absolute.
She just looks at you and she's like, "What are those cards? You're talking to a child
I don't know what
who
that
knows less about the world than you do."
Child.
means. Should we tell her about the world?
No.
No.
Should we tell her about the world?
She walks over to you and kind of leans over a little bit. She goes, "They're here. She's in this room to protect her. Let's not like involve the whole world in her
There's
dream.
no shields, no swords, no armor in this
She's
room.
under
This
the-
is bad protection.
She's hidden.
At least they put dead vampires inside of coffins that
She's
are made of.
hidden.
Jesus.
Oh,
You're saying all of this in front of
She's
this.
she's whispering super low. She says,
oh, she's like a rogue.
"She's hidden.
I see.
Like when you go talk to Braun. This is her place.
It's a safe place.
Yes, and if you keep
A
messing,
secret place.
if you torment her brain,
Secret
then
place.
she's gonna run out of here, and she could get killed.
Oh,
So
we
why
gotta
don't leave?
we gotta stop?
she doesn't leave.
We gotta stop.
Okay.
I have Redwood.
And those are perfectly fine.
You have who?
Well, his name is Sprout, but he, from what I know, he's made of redwood. Isn't that right, Sprout?
I thought his name was going to be Groot.
Yes.
Actually, he does go, that's right.
Ooh, that's kind of scary. You know about talking trees. You just talked to
I
him.
know. I'm just very confused.
Yuke is actually also in this room. He's like, this is great. I'm just happy to be in the room.
She says, Your Majesty, did you say something about goldfish?
Go fish. We're going to play Go
Fish.
Fish.
Okay, I don't know how to play that.
Go
Would you
fish?
teach me how to play that?
Yes.
Go fish.
And she kneels down, but how tall is a Rondel?
Go
I'm trying to think of the average
Don't
height of an
leave.
8-year-old.
Remember,
Going a fish.
it's stretched out.
I know.
She's like a foot.
She's
It's not that stretched out.
Remember, they turn
She's
an
not a
adult
toddler.
at 100. She kind of would be. She would be like around.
She'd be about like 80.
She'd be like around. She'd be about like a 2-year-old.
I would say she's about 3 feet tall.
That's about.
Yeah.
For,
36
That
inches.
is that is the smallest queen I have ever seen.
She's very articulate.
and we've seen this king right
She
here.
goes,
She is the second smallest queen I have ever seen.
she's not my queen.
God.
Yeah.
Slay.
Yes, queen.
She kind of moves her hand through her hair and goes, she's not my queen.
Your queen was burned to ashes.
I'm gonna keep grabbing for your cards, and you're just gonna keep slapping them away.
Yep.
So I just want to point that
Just
out.
stop.
Avondalyn is just kind of sitting there. She begins.
Like a 2-year-old.
She plays a lot of games by herself.
Someone's gonna hustle her. I'm
like-
going to go to sleep over here in this corner because I need to rest
I forgot.
before the next battle,
Is it
in
going
which I
to-
must save all of your lives.
There's going to be a battle.
There always is.
Oh, do you know about chess?
No.
It's not even been invented yet.
Yes.
Yes. It's middle century.
It's a
I
medieval
would know
game.
about chess.
Oh, okay.
You would.
It's a medieval
only in
game.
D&D it's called lance board.
Lance
Do you know about
Lance
lance board?
Lance board?
You know, lance board?
Absolutely.
I don't have a game board, but that would
Yeah.
be cool.
I don't have a guillotine either, so I mean, for the loser.
I'll play with you.
Very well.
Wow, this got interesting.
Feel free to sit down.
Do you disembowel your the loser as well?
It's not
What?
like
I'm
lance.
confused.
So am I.
In lance board, you have to disembowel the loser.
Yes.
According to the
I
boss
just
guy.
told her I would play Go Fish with her.
Okay. Well, we'll play Go Fish.
What
We don't
about
wanna-
these fish and why are they going?
Just listen to the little girl.
Why are these fish leaving?
Why?
Listen to
What
the
is
little
wrong with
girl.
the pond? Is it polluted?
What's a fish?
You've eaten fish
You
before.
eat fish.
Yeah.
Not he hasn't seen a living one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you sit down with Avondalyn and you start playing cards.
Mhm.
I want you to roll me a dexterity.
All of us or just her?
Just,
Oh,
just
man.
whoever wants to play cards.
This girl's gonna hustle you.
Oh wow.
She is.
I lost.
robbed.
I lost. I got an 8.
Oh, you're playing cards?
Yeah. They're my cards.
I will be resting.
13.
Okay. She got a 22.
I got
Hustle
an 8.
hard, man.
Well,
let's play this little game.
Sneaking a peek behind everyone's
Peeking.
cards.
Every time you pass Avondalyn, she gives you one of those like long pets that goes from the ears all the way down to the tail.
You know, like that. Pulling the tail a little bit.
Yeah, pulling a little tail, just like.
Before I take my nap, I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
Oh my god.
Give you a little bit of an
So-
edge. You're gonna need this.
So during this game, you can feel free to ask questions to Avondalyn.
Yes.
So, when did you get your dryad?
Oh, he's been around since I remember.
Since you remember.
Well, how long has it been, Sprout?
Remember last time, Dad?
Probably getting a lot worse.
So literally.
Remember
I
Thanksgiving?
thought most Asherans didn't get their dryad until they were in country. This is very curious.
I was told that I was special.
Just never tell children they're special.
Oh my god. You're a preschool teacher.
Thought I was dark.
Okay. This particular character was told she was special way too many times.
Oh shit.
You're nothing special.
You should just let her farm. Just let her plant the trees.
That's awesome.
Never told her.
I love you so much.
Let him
You're
cook.
so amazing.
Let him cook.
Just let her do it.
Sorry.
Let her go to school and just think she's one of the kids.
I was told that I was special,
It's true.
and that makes me look different than everyone else.
I was told I was special too. And I look different than all my family too.
Well, as you can see, her skin is much darker green than everyone else's. Her hair is much more of that vibrant red. Her
Ariel red or orange red?
kind of like more of like kind of like an in between the two. It's just like looks and highly oversaturated red.
Okay.
Ariel red and what red?
Almost
I
kind of
was
like poison
not
ivy.
what we would not normally consider a redhead or Ariel red.
Like more like
the Little
Ariel.
Mermaid
Oh, like
orange.
real redhead
Oh, yeah.
versus
This is Little Mermaid.
Cartoon
Versus-
redhead. Like
Yeah.
mixed
yellow
between the two.
red dye number
Anime.
7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Red 40.
Mixed between
Amber
the two.
Heard or normal person.
Nice.
Ginny
They're like
Weasley
orange.
or Amber Heard.
Like,
But kind of
Or
mixed
what is
between
her
the
name?
two.
Mira?
Oh yeah.
Ever heard was a redhead?
No.
No,
But
in
Aquaman.
On Aquaman, she had
She's
the
Mira.
Ariel
She
hair.
had awful.
That's why I never
awful
watched
She
that.
had
Red hair.
that red of hair.
It's awful
and that
red.
dice tray over there.
Okay.
That's right.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh.
Perfect
So, like-
comparison. Merida versus Ariel. Disney princesses.
More akin to Merida, actually.
More akin to Merida.
Because Merida's not like
Merida's
super
awesome.
red, but like isn't too far from normal. But it's kind of like that orange.
Merida has awesome. Does she have curls? Tell me she has curls.
She does.
Oh, there it is. I
Her
will
hair
die
is
for this
kind of
girl.
like that bouncy curl.
This is my queen.
oh.
That's it. It's all
This
over.
is my queen.
Hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your
Aw.
quest. I'm gonna stay right here.
Aw, Ian, look at the comment.
Ah! Look at that.
Hi, Ben.
Where's your gift?
It's not about presents, it's about presents.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It is.
That's right.
But,
And as a parent, I have done my job.
but
That's right.
Yvonne Boleyn says, I've had him my entire life.
Do you remember being taken out of the forest?
Oh yes, that was very scary.
Do you remember what happened to you? Like,
Nothing happened to me, but a lot of things happened to the guy I was traveling with.
That was the one that was attached to the tree.
How much
Yes.
did he see?
Well, I was traveling with him, and he said that some people were coming, and so we started to run,
And he was right.
then we hid down behind a log, and he was like, "Hey, I need you to run this way. I need you to run that way. Just run that way."
Oh.
And I ran that way, and I got turned around, because I showed up back home. But he must have been pointing me back home.
oh, that sucks.
Oh, the guy died for nothing.
And that was when my parents were like, "Oh my gosh, why are you doing here?" And I was like, "Well, the guy told me to go that way, and I went that way." And then they were like, "Well, we need to put you to," and then that's when they put me in the cellar.
Oh, that is tragic.
Do you know where you were supposed to be going?
I was told I was supposed to find someone. I was supposed to find someone. The guy I was traveling with he knew a lot more. But,
Do you know his name?
the guy I was traveling with?
Yeah.
Oh, his name was Mike.
Michael.
Well done. Well done.
His name was Michael. He was very nice. He kept talking about someone with, he said I was going to find someone with a church.
So he was-
Zachariah?
Yeah!
So he was going
He's also
outside.
going to meet him and his friend.
Ooh,
His friend? Does
Yeah,
he have a
the-
friend?
it was stolen.
Wow.
He was stolen.
Oh, the guy that was in the
That's
kobold.
crazy, Dad.
Wait, remind me what the kobold's name is, honey.
Tujan.
Contusion. As in contusion.
Yeah,
Contusion.
What happened to that
Nice.
one
Yes, two.
like guy that
and
we were
she's
with when we fought
asking
the
her sister.
Oh. No, that's not who
that
I
one
was
guy
supposed to
that
meet.
No,
fought
the friend of
tree
Zachariah.
person.
Yeah,
monster
that's not
with.
who I was supposed to meet.
Oh.
Who was the other name?
Who was
lost his
that?
sword and then he got
Esmeralda?
his trident. And he started getting him with the trident.
That sounds
Do
like
you
a
remember
bird.
that?
No.
Or some sort.
Esmeralda, we don't. I've never
You
heard
don't
this.
remember
Have
that?
I heard
Like-
this name?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Use that one.
They said that she and Sprout were connected
Oh.
Like the weird tree guy.
This guy?
at like
Yeah,
some way
like 2
or
sessions
another.
ago. Like 3 sessions.
Did you see any way that the
Like-
people
And
chasing
he
you?
had the gas everywhere.
There were
so it
people
made him
chasing
blind.
us?
You just said there was
And he's
people
like,
chasing you.
running back to his
You
side.
just
my
said
God.
I
that.
got his
Oh
sword
yeah.
You said people
Before,
were
I
coming.
the ones that Michael talked to.
Yeah, you said that somebody was coming and he told you to run.
No, not really. I didn't see any of them. Michael stopped to talk to him. I really hope he shows up again.
Oh,
I'd love to know what happened.
I'm
Don't
sure
say
he-
anything.
Ooh. I'm asleep.
Oh, thank God.
That's why I went to sleep, so I would
He's
not.
dead.
I would not have anything to include in this conversation.
Part of a tree.
But I don't think Lex even knows about this guy because you only had
No,
him
only
with the.
Kitsu knows about it.
Yeah, you're the one who knows.
Do you know who Zathrian is to you?
Yes. He is my brother. He's a lot older. A lot
Yes.
older.
Yes, he is.
He used to have a tree in the garden.
What happened? Yeah, he
Church.
took it, didn't
We left
he?
him there.
No. He burned it.
Oh.
Whoa!
What?
Zathrian
my God.
burned, Zathrian burned the tree?
Oh yeah.
He did. I didn't
I
know.
wasted a natural one.
Like you saw him do it?
Excellent. That's the way to do
No,
it.
it happened way before I was born, but
Oh, okay.
I know I can see it in the ground. The
You
ground can talk to me sometimes.
Oh, hey, just like you, the stone can talk to you.
Well, it's more
right,
talking to the
yeah.
grass.
Dirt talks to her, and
It's more the
You're
grass.
like the Lorax for rocks.
Grass and the
I
flowers.
speak for the rocks.
Yes.
Well, that's nice. That's nice.
It's kind of true.
Like the most like.
See, there's a.
We're-
I
so you
worst
were-
character in
I
the
see.
entire show.
Okay, she has a secret.
You have
for
a
the
secret.
rocks, and then
She
nobody
has
pays
a
attention to
secret.
him.
I have a secret in my room.
Yeah.
See, over here in the wall, she kind of takes you over to this corner, and she like pushes away some of the dirt on it, and you see all these like little roots, and she goes, "I can see the village,"
Through the roots.
and she
Oh,
reaches
that's
out and she grabs them, and you see her eyes flare yellow,
She's avataring the stuff.
What?
She's an earthbender.
I'm
and
a-
she, and she just goes, "Adrasani's upstairs,
Oh, I don't like that.
and so is Kaczynski. They're asking Mom and Dad
About what?
about the house.
Yeah.
About
Great
the fire?
Lewinsky.
About Elizar burning your house down?
Something's happening.
He doesn't
The
know.
house looks terrible.
Yeah, it was on fire. It was terrible.
That
It
was
a
totally
bad-
your dad's
There's a
fault.
new sunroof.
It was.
There was a bad guy. Oh, that
Oh,
was
there's a new sunroof.
that was me.
There's a new sunroof.
I know. He's making it so nice for you.
Where's the tree?
Oh.
What did he say? What did you say?
Where's the tree?
Oh,
Where is he?
Yuka's in the room with us.
and
Ah.
he's turning into her.
Yeah.
He's in the room.
He's in the room.
Okay.
Oh, this
He's
is
kind
good
of just
room.
sitting in the background. He's kind of like, I'm just enjoying being here again.
I like this dude. I'm telling you, the dog and this dude. That's it.
Yeah. I
No,
now need to
this dude.
decide
He's
what
sitting
he
over there
is,
petting.
'cause I'm between two things. She goes, yeah, wait, there's something I want to talk to you about. Did your parents ever talk to you about an older sister?
Is it the one that's in the?
That's
mine.
It's
Or it's
her.
you?
I'm the older.
I'm trying to keep everything connected. The wife is the one. The wife is the one
Yeah.
who's lost.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Zathrian's wife is lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
And
connected
And evidently
again.
it's tree.
Sorry. I'm connected again.
This is my little sister.
Yes. Sorry.
Who I've never met.
But did they ever mention an older sister?
Oh, you're hesitating.
The next
She's
word-
struggling to think.
Oh
Oh.
no.
emotional
She
trauma.
goes, they did.
Okay. Good.
Several times.
Oh
Oh,
shoot.
many times.
It's not a good sign.
But I'd heard most about it from the guy outside.
What
Oh.
guy?
You?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
The guy was right here.
He's over there.
This guy?
He's over there in the corner.
The
Wait,
guy
me?
outside. Not you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not me.
I like
You're
that.
under the table.
I zoned out. Sorry.
He allowed me to do some really cool things.
What he like?
He kept talking to me about this person who is in another place and doing really cool stuff, and I figured out that if I touched him, I could see them.
So, you could see her?
I haven't. Oh, thank you.
What? Wouldn't she see you?
I don't look like I
okay.
did.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a tree now. Okay, sorry.
Oh, this is really cool.
Oh, never mind.
This is
She
what
doesn't
I
see
look
anything.
like now.
She doesn't say any of that. She just was like,
But yeah, I could see this really cool person in this other place, and she was doing all this really cool stuff.
So she
and
knows you.
She was doing all this thing, and I could I held Yuke's hand, and we were able to see into this other place, and I saw this really fun dog.
Hells yeah.
Could it be the one that's laying down right here?
No, he was
Different dog.
green.
oh,
Oh,
she
shit.
saw me in the Feywild.
This was a long time ago.
man, this is a long time ago, girl.
I know, but she was born while I was still in the Fey.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my dog. And she covers the half of her face that's altered. She goes, does she look like this?
I don't know. I haven't been able to see her in a long time because I've been underground.
Oh, I don't like that.
Do you have roots under here that would used to go to you?
No, they're too far away.
Now's the grand reveal, girl.
She goes,
That's,
I'm your older sister. My name's Amadrya.
Oh.
There's this kind of moment where she's kind of like processing with her 8-year-old brain.
I'm the person you showed you, and the green dog was my dog.
Oh, that was you. Well, that was really cool. You did a lot of really cool things.
Thank you.
What was going on in that party?
Yeah.
Everyone was kind of like, huddled around, and then there was that one guy just laughing off in the corner, and you were on a ball on the floor.
Uh-huh.
What? Did I go to this party?
What's happening at that party?
Wait, we never said that was a party, because I think I know what you're talking about.
From her perspective, it's a party.
No, we said there was a party after.
It's a party at my place.
It did
So
not
was
happen
it a
in front of
party?
people. It happened near her house. Read
Real
my
talking-
backstory. Again.
Oh,
I did.
which is.
Sorry.
But we'll talk about this.
She's what happened to that?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
Don't keep the girl waiting.
No.
Something happened with that guy, and he was laughing. Maybe not have been a party, but something was going on. I thought it must have been a party.
Yeah, you don't want to tell the truth here, girl.
Look, he had cake. Thought it was a party.
Ooh, there's cake.
Yeah, if it's cake, it's a party.
Nothing you need to worry about.
Good girl.
All right.
It's nothing you need to worry
You're ready to be a parent now. That was the test. You passed.
Not for a while.
Alright.
Motherhood, right around the corner.
Here it is. Bam.
There it is. How to lie to your children successfully. Natural 20 every time.
Very successful.
I'm very happy to meet you.
I'm very happy to meet you. I'm happy that you're in my room.
Oh.
Does she still have to call you Your Majesty?
Yes. All
Yes,
people
she
do.
does.
Do your parents call you Your Majesty?
Yes.
Only in this
Absolutely.
room, or just like in general?
In general. They don't call me that, actually. And actually, some people in the village used to call me something else.
What if they used
Oh,
to
shit.
When they-
Exalted.
What? Oh,
Exalted.
jeez. Oh my gosh.
Exalted?
Hey.
Man.
They
High
also
and
said that I
mighty.
had something else. They said that I was something special and that I had this whole thing about me and, a lot of grown-up words.
Yeah. Like a sacrifice.
Would I know what exalted means?
No.
No. Okay.
They said
Human
something
sacrifice.
Public sacrifice. Public, execution.
about plate touch.
Late touch.
Plate touch.
Like a dish?
I've assumed. Like a plate. I assumed it must have been a plate.
Did he just call you by your name?
Well, they said I was plate touched, and then that made me exalted.
Did they say that in a good way, or were they being mean with their words?
Oh no, they were saying it in very nice. Everyone was kind of looking at me with his big eyes.
She going to be sacrificed. Wanna point that
One
out.
group of people.
Oh. Sorry.
It's a cult.
Oh.
Yeah, they are cultists.
Yeah, so human sacrifice on its way.
Ooh, that's frightening. Maybe that's why she's in the
Do I know about
That's
underground.
probably why she's underground and hiding, because they're gonna kill her.
Oh.
Probably why she was they're trying to get her out of the town. So they
That's
wouldn't find her and kill her.
1 + 1 would.
Yeah, your sister's on the chopping block.
And
Wow.
believe me,
Oh,
she
wow.
didn't. She didn't fully believe
I
it.
think she needs to go in the cards.
Sister needs to go in the car. Talk to
No.
Justice.
You can easily.
Actually, it's not a bad idea,
But
actually.
you
I'm
easily
just saying.
whip her out of
Justice
here.
gonna eat her. We don't want
No, he won't eat her. He'll just like torment her, but like I can
Sure.
protect her in there.
You don't know.
Well,
You can't go
Kick
with
his
her.
ass. I can go with him.
No, you can't.
It's
I
a
can
one-on-one
totally
thing,
go.
and all the cards are full except for one now.
If we
Oh
put in
my
there
gosh.
something else very tasty, then he can protect her.
You don't want her to get eaten.
No, we're not gonna put her in the cards. That's mean.
We could sneak her out though. Just saying.
I'm gonna check if the guys are gone yet.
There's other
girl, man.
places
Good
to
girl.
put the other places for her to be if we do need to sneak
Ah,
her.
they're
out.
leaving.
You're leaving.
Yeah. They're talking to Priscilla now.
Does your dad ever come down here and get
Oh,
you?
they all both come down. They come down and have meals with me. We
Aww.
play games. They tell me stories.
Oh, good.
What stories did they tell you?
Oh, the one about the hopping pod, and we talk about that girl who went into the pumpkin.
Peter Piper's wife.
No,
Are they stories
Cinderella?
that they told me as a kid?
it seems like they're making stuff up.
They're just,
They're lying to the child.
they're just making.
They're making up stories.
They're
Okay.
making up stories.
They're entertaining a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I used to do when I was a little girl?
What?
My sisters and I used to. My sisters and I used to put on like dress up clothes. Like we would pretend and do plays for our parents.
Oh, that
That was
sounds
one of the fun things.
If I had more people around, I bet I'd do that.
I have 2 sisters, same age as me. It was
Oh
it
man,
was
I
pretty
wish
fun.
I did.
Siblings were fun.
I wish I had to.
We got a lot of trouble too. But anyway, it's a story for another day.
I'm in a hole, so I can't really get into trouble.
It's pretty sad.
But me and Sprout have fun. Isn't that right, Sprout?
Sounds pretty.
Sprout just kind of just sits there.
Do you smile, Sprout? Get a little girl. Oh, that's creepy.
Shows you all of his teeth with
That's
his
creepy.
smile. Yeah, scary smile.
It's like the.
All right, stop
He
smiling.
kind of has like that orange glow that
Why?
comes from his eyes and mouth.
Why does she have an evil tree?
I highly doubt he will. She's like, do you play with Yuka a lot and Sprout?
I play with Sprout. Yuke's kind of out there. He's been sick for a while.
Oh.
I'm so glad you're better, Yuke. So am I.
About his tree. I'll have Mom and Dad explain that to you. What happened? But he's okay.
All right. And it's just about now that you hear the toolbox move. Y'all can come out now.
What a dreadful, dreadful little life for a little girl. But I understand she has to stay alive.
She
I gotta need some therapy.
Delphine's just putting the roof back together.
I'm asleep.
Be up in a sec.
Wake up. She kind of moves you with her
I
boot.
need the car. What?
She moves you with her boot. Let's go.
Oh,
I need the car.
sorry.
You need the car.
I need the cards.
You
No.
kind of goes and offers you a hand. He's like, come on, bud.
Oh, thank you very much.
And he pulls you up. And he's like, you're very focused on these cards, my friend.
The suffering of eternal souls bothers me.
Oh wow, you are deep in there, aren't you?
No, they're not in there. They're in her pocket.
He's very literal.
You
That's
got
not true at all. I have 0 letters on me.
neither do I.
Don't they make paper out of trees?
Wow.
Do you Asher's right? Do you have books?
They don't use paper; they use stone.
That's right.
Okay, that's right. I was told that
Dead
earlier.
things, Mikey. Dead things.
We turn you into writing. Both to write and to be
Hey,
written on.
note keeping is very hush hush in this environment.
Squeeze me?
Wait, were the houses
Good
put
thing.
together?
Oh wait, I am a wizard. I have a spell.
That's made out of skin. Remember?
Instead of spell books, they're tablets.
There you go. Takes
Gotta
a lot
take-
longer, but hey.
Takes a lot longer to write a spell down.
You know they have like
I
glass,
misspelled
and
it.
they write in glass.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay, I get you.
Tossing the
Amadrya's gonna be the last one now, and she goes, I'll be back down at some point and we can chat more.
No, I'm coming up.
You're coming up?
I'm coming up.
Okay,
I'm done with being in the hole.
okay. She,
How's the dog doing, by the way?
Not well.
I'm gonna do some medicine checks on that dude. See if I can do something to help.
He's stabilized, but he's having a rough time.
Don't we have like?
Can
Did
we
we
get
already
him a
divvy up our healing potions?
I could eat him.
I'm pretty sure. Don't eat the
Just
dog.
saying, that's all I got, man.
I have a,
Limited options.
it looks like I have a
we're
normal
gonna eat
potion
you
of
before we eat the
healing
dog.
I can give to Buford. It's a 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, you can do
Oh,
that.
awesome. Oh, I do have a great.
And if you wait to feed him the entire thing, he'll regain max.
It's not the gold wine, it's separate.
I know, but if you feed him the entire thing, that's a thing where, like, if you use a bonus action to drink a potion, you roll. But if you use your entire action to drink the potion, you regain the maximum that the potion can give you.
Oh.
Okay. So 8 plus 2, 10.
Yep. So he regains 10 hit points. He goes.
Oh, good
That's kind
boy.
of creepy, but I like it. You got
He kind of looking
sits up
around
and
and
jumps
immediately
around.
doesn't see Malross and goes.
Oh. Okay, you better come out.
Yeah, I'll come out. Come back down. Hi. Come on. We're getting out of
He
the
kind of
hole.
limps out of the
Walkies.
room. Kind of limps.
Oh, I'll hold him.
Yeah.
And she's
pick it
like,
up.
you can put the doggy in the dumbwaiter.
It's true.
Not a dumb dog.
No.
It's
no,
a dumb waiter.
It's a tray that
It's not nice.
brings food.
They're not
You can
offended.
lift and lower things onto.
It's
it.
like an elevator.
We can put him. I don't know what an elevator is.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not important to you. Let's
It's
just go up.
fun.
And it's a police.
I go up and down it.
So it's got to be safe for
The
him.
dumb elevator.
Yeah.
Very well.
It's not gonna hurt.
She
the dog.
holds her hand out for Ivy to take.
All right. It's a
There's-
ladder.
It's a ladder.
To walk over.
So she travels with you to the ladder.
Yeah. And I guess we go up.
So you guys all come up. You see that the roof of the house is indeed like being fit back together. You see your mom just like moving things with magic and like redoing the roof.
I got nothing.
And while you're
Maybe apologize to my mother about the initial fire.
The roof was going to come down anyway. They lit the house on fire.
Their fault.
and
Your dad
your dad goes. Your dad is sitting there going, Yeah, and Delphine's like, you had to do the fire. You had to do the fire. He's like, it's the one spell I had. Sorry.
You'd think for plant people they'd
Not have
use
fire.
fire spells.
I would think, especially since I was scolded because it could burn down the forest. Like, fire warlock in a forest.
I was probably about to do something much worse, so it's good that they...
Delphine goes, you guys can all go inside. We've drawn the windows.
Alright.
We drawn the curtains.
Is
So-
it nighttime now?
No, it's still like midday.
Oh, okay.
I'm tired.
Just go to sleep. It's okay. Now you're inside, so it's okay.
You guys all go in. You guys all go in. So there's a dining room and the living room. And you guys all congregate.
Where do you want us to go?
Living room.
Is
You
there
guys
enough
all
seating?
corner.
There's never enough seating. There won't be enough seating anywhere.
Okay, should
I'm
she
not
bring
sitting
a
on the
dining
floor.
room chair?
Yeah.
Okay, she'll bring a dining room chair.
I just sleep on the floor.
Oh.
So you just
probably
like
just,
full
like-
on.
Just do a coffin. so
Do you
it's
do you like cross your hands and everything?
No, I would never do that.
Do you
It's
say
always
blah
this.
blah?
Blah, blah, blah.
I do not say
Blah.
blah, blah.
Also, no.
What?
He did the villager sound. Brr.
No.
Don't do that one either.
Anyway, okay, so she's sitting in a chair, like a dining room chair.
And you guys all kind of get situated. The tea is still there, kind of from earlier, just kind of cold now.
She has the imp heated up.
Imp starts like, it's gonna take some time.
Really?
Well, yeah, it's water.
Oh, okay.
It's water.
It's water. Don't let Stabby stab it.
And so, like, everyone's kind of just sitting in this room, and,
We talk about the elephant in the room.
it's just kind of sitting there. While your mom's putting back together the roof, and, what do you guys want to talk about?
I think maybe somebody needs to fill us in a little bit more about Ashera and her escapades as a young warlock.
What do you want to know?
There's obviously more going on here than we already know. So let's see. We could start with why was your dad surprised to see you? We
Oh
could
right,
start
yeah,
with
you
there.
were spying in on the
You were
conversation.
spying.
No, you.
I was spying. Why is your dad? Why is
What
your
is
dad
wrong
surprised?
with you?
Wedge comes out from your pocket
She's like-
going, sorry,
She's a.
sorry.
It's not your fault. It's all your.
It's her
friend's
job.
fault.
It was Wedge a girl.
Wedge is a girl.
Okay, it's her job.
We all knew it was a little girl.
I just wanted to confirm before I said that. It's her job.
It is
No,
my job.
I'm not upset with her. I'm upset with you.
What did you think was gonna happen?
I don't know.
It's two-way
A
conversation.
sense of
Propriety.
I had not seen my family in 5 years.
And maybe we need to know why. If it seems like it would help us to know
I'm sorry.
these things.
Remember how
We accidentally burnt your house down. Maybe that could have been avoided if we knew a little bit more.
yes. Yeah. Maybe if
Or
you
I could have made a better concept.
maybe if you talked before you acted.
But he was an enemy.
I probably could have talked to him.
You could have, but we didn't.
But
know. We saw
he
an
was
enemy.
immediately accosted
He was
by a werewolf vampire.
in our defense. The last time we saw him, he was not talking. He was not into negotiation or diplomatic resolve, and he was walking with aggressive purpose to your house. And we do worry about you.
We don't know that he knew I was here. No.
We probably could have assumed. Are you going to tell us anything about your past? Or I'm gonna
When,
have to.
when Lux and Solus get back, so I don't have to repeat it.
That's very
That's
true.
true. That's very
It's
true.
very true.
She's like, I wasn't intending on listening into personal conversations. Although I think it's very funny that your dad is also one of those dads that worries about how his daughter dresses.
Honestly, I'm just happy to be here. You just kind of like standing there. He's like, I'm just happy. I've been trapped in like this weird liminal place for a long time, and I'm just happy. Hello, everyone. My name is Yuke. I am your friend's soul-binding dryad.
You probably could have given us a little bit about that too.
It never came.
I mean,
up.
No, I haven't met you before.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think I would remember you.
I think I would remember you.
Did you know where I was the whole time?
Obviously, she showed the little girl.
No. No, I didn't.
Is that a special thing for her? That she can do that? She asks you.
I'm not sure. What? I believe so. She kept coming to me and being like, hey, can I see that person again? And I was just like, all right. And I would give her my hands, and she would go like, wow. She'd be like, ooh.
But did you know I was in the Fae?
You in the Fae?
I told you that when
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still a little jumbled.
you're okay.
I'm still a little jumbled here. It's been a rough couple of times.
You're alright.
But yeah, I did know when you came back and told me.
But you didn't know before.
No.
No.
He's a little offended by that. He's a little offended by that.
I don't know why. It's a question.
What'd you get? 1? Did you get a 1?
8. Total of 8.
He seems pretty trustworthy. I mean, he has no reason to lie to you.
Trustworthy
He
tree.
does not have a
He's a
reason.
trustworthy man. Man
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 of
of
business.
business. You can trust this man.
It's at this time, when everyone's kind of talking, the shoestring kind of like leaves your side and goes back up to Solus, invisible, kind of whispers into your ear. I will keep your secret. You kind of like do this jolt. I want everyone over here to roll perception checks. And he goes, I'll keep your secret. Just don't
God
kill
darn
me.
it.
I draw my dagger.
Just don't kill me. Just
Why
don't kill
in the
me.
world would...
All I ask is
That's
my
it.
life. All I ask is my
11.
life. What'd you get?
I didn't see anything.
11.
I didn't see anything.
Trust me, I didn't see
It's
anything.
still going.
Okay. He's like, literally,
Cool.
shoestring is just like,
Oh, that's so cool. What?
It's like a dice
Oh, that's so
spinner.
cool.
I love it.
Ah!
He didn't see anything either.
No, wait. 14?
you see him jump, but that's about it. And shoestring is just on his shoulders. All I ask is my
It's like
life.
living with a
I won't.
That's it.
I won't tell anyone. I won't tell
He's
a
the
soul
next piece of cold
about what
bone
I
hole.
saw. You just don't kill me.
He's gonna be a briquette.
Holy cow.
Just don't kill me.
These are like lying, cheating things
I
here.
just imagine myself just looking.
Oh,
straight
you
at the
mean
wall. Okay.
You mean neutral
I trust you.
evil things? you just say okay. I trust you.
Yeah. I don't say I
Yes.
trust you.
Verbally,
I-
verbally,
Yeah. You guys are having a different conversation.
she connects with shoestring.
You don't
Do you know where he is?
He just answered verbally an odd question. I know where he
You
is.
didn't hear anything.
And you didn't.
He
you rolled,
said
you
okay.
rolled a poor perception.
If
But
somebody's-
okay, so if Tom said okay,
Mom,
I'd be
you're
like,
paying
what?
attention to the conversation you're currently having.
Yeah, and
It's
also
true.
I'm talking in like a very quiet voice because I
He's
wouldn't
a
want
very
anybody
quiet
to know.
person.
He is a very
Yeah.
quiet person.
He has conversations with like
I mean, we could
spaces
roll
inside
stealth.
of rocks.
Exactly.
And no one has noticed.
Wait, what?
No one's noticed that you've been having conversations like with like rocks and stuff like the whole campaign.
It's true. Your grandfather does talk to you through rocks, so.
And we do not
It's
see
been
him,
rare.
and nor do we even
Yeah,
see.
it's been rare, but they have happened.
And no one's noticed.
And no one's even noticed.
Every time we're just like, all right.
Well,
But yeah, like Shoestring is just like, all right, we're good. We're good. If you need me to help you find food, I can help you. But you know.
Who's in busy?
you've insulted me. I joke. I'm not kidding. I got my
And
dagger.
he kind of like, okay, we're good. And he just kind of sidles away. And it's right about now that your dad comes back in.
That's people.
Mathor comes back.
Oh,
My dad.
we're like,
I'm
Math
over here.
war
I'm
comes
just like I know what's going on.
Ooh,
no one
look at
else
me.
does.
I'm like, wow, how did he know that?
What's that Pokemon? Okay, sorry.
Oh, that Pokemon. It's Pikachu. It's the fairy. No.
But it's right now that Mathor comes back in. And he just goes, all right. Now that that old hullabaloo is dealt with, I feel as though we can begin we can clear the air on certain things. First of all, who are you?
Meow.
We're with her.
That doesn't answer my question.
She goes, Dad, this is Kitsu.
Malataraj.
Dad?
Yes.
Come on.
From. Yes. I'm just gonna say yes because I'm not sure. Solus.
Not.
I
Lux.
thought I was like.
Oh, the
stealth,
king.
But okay.
Gotta introduce the king properly.
Solus.
It's the king of the Grey Labyrinth.
We all know
This
that's
will not
not
do.
true.
No.
This will not suffice.
It's going to his head.
Okay.
Lux.
Yes.
Travel with vampires now.
Dump
Who
here.
is this?
This is her father.
Oh.
It's not that much of a difference.
Are you a dump
That's
here?
pretty. That's...
No.
You seem kind of soulless to me.
Oh!
No, that's
Oh!
Oh yeah, that's me. Oh, what do you-
Man.
Oh! Man!
I think we have things in common.
I think the fire was
All of a
put
sudden,
out.
Mathor goes, I like this one.
He is very
Fortunate.
nice, and he's been a good friend. So please be nice.
This is your father?
You dating this one?
She goes, no.
Thank the Lord.
Dating?
Another racial cut.
I am quite.
More of the king of the dead eternity, and I don't want him to be using my daughter as a meat sack to hold his food.
Oh, that's
No,
gross.
never.
Nice.
She
That
shouldn't be
is-
holding any.
could not be more
remotely
incorrect.
Like that.
That's quite
It's a
pleasant.
blood sack, not a meat sack.
Well, you know, meat is in the blood. But blood is in the meat.
Yes, but a Dhampir and a vampire.
We're
have
getting
no need
off
of
the
meat.
subject.
It's like a square and a rectangle.
It's like an uncrustable only.
My date? Does that mean my birth date?
No, no.
No.
Wow, he is very little.
It's like a girlfriend boyfriend kind of thing.
I don't think
I don't understand.
I don't think he knows what that.
I am not your
Wait.
friend. I am not a girl.
We will explain it to you later.
It's
Excellent.
it's a love kind of thing.
Oh, yes. I love your daughter.
Oh.
Wow.
Not quite.
Mathor
like-
just all
I
of a
would
sudden
sacrifice my life for your daughter.
Oh, geez. I'm really starting to get pretty.
Now I'm very
I would
confused.
willingly go into danger to make sure that your daughter is safe.
That's very
As a matter of
confusing.
fact, I have done that on several occasions
Stop.
Can you like? say
and
that
given
about
up
the
my
rest of us?
greatest essence to make sure that she
Lux,
comes back to
Lux,
life.
Lux.
Can
He
you, like, say that to the rest
spent
of us,
his essence
please?
on your daughter.
He was the one. He is the reason that.
My
In
bottle's
front of
almost
her.
empty.
Can you say
Look.
that about the rest of us?
I hold
Okay.
up the bottle.
And she does go. Lux.
She's
Time
laughing.
is almost
Wait,
out.
It's hilarious.
She's laughing, but is also like slightly mortified on the inside because this is her dad.
She's like,
And he only knows about the last relationship she was in. He did not
Mathor just
approve.
looks
It's
confused.
just like
She's trying out new
We
things.
will explain all of this stuff to you later.
You know how kids
Please
are when
stop.
they get away from the house. They experiment.
Know that I would give the last of my
Oh no,
essence.
the experimenting
I pull out the bottle
happened
of
in
the golden
Ashera and
liquor.
it was not approved of.
What
I would give the last of my
heck is
essence.
that?
No,
It's my revivify.
Would you like some essence?
Stop.
Actually, technically, it's my father's essence.
Oh my. Lux.
Oh my god.
Strictly
You
speaking,
bottled it?
Lux.
Oh my god!
I did not,
This could not have gone.
but I will not. I will not hesitate
Lux.
Oh my god.
to give it to your daughter.
Lux.
He
Yes.
would give his father's essence.
Stop. Stop. Just let
Have
me
I
do
said
the
something I
talking.
oughtn't?
No. No. Everything
It's over.
is good.
Should I not?
Let me do the talking.
Should I not
please.
save you?
No.
I'm quite confused.
Just stop
I
talking.
just-
I think you're too literal.
Stop talking. Let me do the talking with my
Absolutely.
father. Oh my god.
As I sit back down.
Delphine comes in. It's like, so who wants cookies?
She's like, oh, cookies. Well, he did say I was a teenager trying to find my way.
He is the one that kept me from being permanently dead, yes. But he is a
With
friend.
his father's essence.
I make her alive inside.
You need those cards back out.
I had to say that one. That was fantastic. That was so good.
That
That was really, really good.
That was really
That's-
good.
That's the only one I did unintentionally. I'm not lying.
This is from Carly.
So,
I'll explain that later. That's not important right now. And she's just like,
can I ask one more question about this
Do you
very
really
strange
want to?
group of people that you're walking
Do you
with?
really want to?
fine.
What's with the cat?
Yeah.
He's really cute.
He also casted a cone of cold on my house.
But that's because
Yeah.
Beth-
That must
you know-
have just been the wind.
No, she goes. You understand
The
that.
wind
No, she
created ice on my
She
house
goes, you
I don't know what
in the
understand-
you're
middle
talking
of
about,
spring.
She
The
go-
spell is winter winds.
She just looks at you and she says, "Well, you understand about warlock magic, right? How they can cast through
As you say,
animals.
warlock, he's like,
Oh, that was a trigger
You
word.
understand that, right? How-
yes, I do understand.
That's
it.
the
So-
W word.
So,
It's just banned at their house. Like,
so
we do
warlock
not say
magic,
this
you
word.
can cast through familiars.
He's not very.
Who's familiar is he?
Does it matter?
Familiar to
Really?
Is he your familiar?
She
She
looks.
just, she's like,
She looks at. Have I figured out that you speak Sylvan yet?
Me?
Yeah.
You have no idea what he speaks.
he
I don't
speaks
know.
meow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He speaks mental.
She. God darn it! This all just went to hell.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I love it. She just goes like, my dad is trustworthy. It's your call. This is Malharas.
Yeah.
Look,
She
you know what? It's just
read the
easier.
cat.
It's just easier to say he's my familiar. So yes,
So,
right now.
welcome all. He kind of gives a warding glance at Luck. He's like, I
No
don't
one's
know
even
what they're
asked poor
doing.
Solus
Thank
what's
you.
going on.
Yeah.
Solus, what's going on?
He's. the
My name
least
is
offensive-
Mathor.
I'm like going insane in the corner. What am I?
My name is Mathor. I am Amadrya's father.
Hey,
father.
Yeah, we
Amadrya's
got
father. I have a question. How did you get to what was it? The Black Citadel thing? What
We
was
can
it?
ask him
Wow.
that later. Oh my
Just
god.
goes
Oh, this
right-
was a bad.
Straight in the
Yeah.
top.
Bad time.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cat does talk.
Yes.
Meow.
Are we really sure we
Must have been the wind.
That was
That same winter wind. That
The winter wind,
blew
yes.
in and
The same.
blew frost on my house
we could have just let it burn.
in the middle of spring.
Yeah.
We could have just
Happens
let
all
it
the
burn.
Springs are pretty cold sometimes. I mean, meow.
That is the one.
I mean, what I meant to say was.
Purr.
Meow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Delphine just is sitting there going,
She doesn't.
doesn't hear a thing, and she just goes, I think I'm going to need to take out more greens. So
What? Green?
Greens. We're all gonna have dinner, right?
Veggies.
So
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, I do not eat.
Do you have...
then I'll give you a mug of something.
A mug.
I,
I do not require any blood.
no.
Oh my god.
Remember when I said leave the talking to me?
That wasn't
Yes,
what
but
I was
I wasn't
going to
supposed to talk to
suggest,
your
but
father.
is that something that
No.
that you need?
No, I do not.
You don't need that.
He can provide it for himself.
Would like honey and lemon in hot water work, or would you like tea?
That's
I'm looking
good.
over at you.
Just say
Yes, yes. Honey and water would be fantastic.
Okay, honey and lemon.
Honey and lemon
Honey
would be
and
fantastic.
water.
And tea, what kind of tea would you like?
What kind of tea would I like?
Jasmine's good.
Jasmine's fine, Mom.
Jasmine would be fabulous.
All right, dear.
Ask
With
for
honey
Jasmine's
and
tea.
lemon.
Has Wedge...
You have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't know.
Yes.
Good, I'm gonna start drinking it and grab a cookie.
Can I have Jasmine's tea?
I'm drinking the cup of tea and I'm eating the cookie.
Oh my god, it's just like
And this is
I'm
when
already the
Mathor
black
goes.
sheep of the family.
Yeah, we're about to make that blacker.
Mathor's sitting here and he goes, "So, you guys are looking for the Black Citadel?"
Yeah, we could use it.
That's
on that.
one objective. The other, remind me because I
You
did
and
not
have to
watch
look
this
for
part of last
the
episode.
cash.
Did I tell him that we were
That's
trying to?
What?
You and I have to
did.
look for thieves' can't stuff around the town
The
to
other
find the cash.
is
The weapons cache. That's right.
What?
that the Council of Goddesses asked us to gather forces from the various kingdoms.
Realms?
Realms?
No,
It's more like
Unions.
settlements.
the various
Settlements. Cults.
settlements. Ask them to help in this war with. Oh, I did because I told him about Kelly.
Yeah, you
Wait.
told him about Kelly. You didn't
He
tell
didn't
him what
believe
was
you.
happening.
Yeah,
He didn't believe
with
you.
with Kellic.
Kellic is dead.
We saw him.
How do you
God,
know
I
about
forgot that this
Kellic?
guy was saying
That's not-
everyone's dead.
How do you know about Kelly? That's not necessarily something they taught us in textbooks.
No, but it's what
Oh,
ended the
thanks.
war.
She says we saw him in person
Yes.
come be a being.
Kellic was trapped inside of the Hells. There's
And
no way
he
he
was
could have
released.
come back.
And he was released from
By
there.
who? Who let him out?
Who was that? Was
Himself.
that it was Warduke
It was
and
Warduke, right?
Warduke and
There was a
And then
fox from hell we
stupid-
let loose. He was a good friend of mine.
No,
And-
and then he
He's
turned
gone.
into.
then
Kellic.
turned into Kellic.
Oh,
Yeah.
was he? That's
Yeah.
why he
Yeah.
came into Kellic?
He sacrificed himself to become
What
Kellic.
a
What a
butthead.
Yeah, it's a butthead.
Yeah.
It was very complicated. Let's just tell you, Warduke,
I tell him this and it's
they're
very
not dead.
confusing.
Kellic?
It's not dead. You don't have to believe us, but it's better for you to believe us. People who don't believe us will probably not be here.
We fought really hard to put that guy down.
Who's we?
And you succeeded.
Temporarily.
And someone else brought him back.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Someone with
Dad, something's not
Give me a
adding
pain.
up. How do you know about Kellic and Warduke?
That's a really great
That's a
point.
good question.
They were part of the war.
No. She just looks at him like,
And
The Aberration War.
Was your dad involved in the aberration
were you
war?
involved in it?
that's like
Asheran
oh, yes, he's-
forces, yeah.
I guess he is an elf, so 800 years would be the other
1,000.
8,000. God, this guy's old.
1,000 years ago.
Wow.
Wow.
I was part of the Asheran forces deployed.
Did you wear the hat?
I had a hat, yes.
Their uniform.
You should visit the city now. It's under new
No, you
management.
don't. You should. It's totally under new management.
Oh my god.
Kellic and his brave souls.
Well, if your father does not believe that this place is under attack and doesn't believe that his war is...
Kellic was a pain
Oh,
in and of himself to deal with. And
Oh,
when
you
he,
do know him.
Evangeline
Yes.
can show him.
Vaughn.
Evangeline can show him.
there's no plants.
No, but Yuke shows him her, right?
Well,
Can she like look at memories?
Okay, you showed her Amadrya because they were they were linked.
Their souls are.
Okay, so he can't like show her memory. Okay.
No.
So it's only like active
No.
feed.
So
Yeah,
it was
kind
an
of like-
active
it's-
feed
yeah.
of what was going on with her.
Oh, it's too
It's
bad
like
she wasn't
connecting to a
looking.
radio signal.
It's too bad she wasn't
Ah,
looking when
sure.
that stuff was
Yeah,
going
that would have
down.
been helpful.
That'd have been very helpful.
Shoot.
Well, she was on the ground at that time.
That would have been
It's
very helpful.
also
Kellic was taken out of circulation a long time ago.
Well, now he's back in.
He's
circulation.
not a brand of rum. He's a guy.
I know he's a guy.
Newsflash: he's been brought back to the world
That's a pain.
Oh.
for us to contend with.
It is a pain.
It is.
It is our pain.
It was very painful to watch the city burn.
No.
The city's
The
gone.
city's fucked.
It's
Aw.
there, but it's overrun by Kellic.
I don't care.
And their minion,
We
which are bad.
narrowly
Oh,
escaped.
we know what they are. We know what his forces are.
They're demons.
Bug-like creatures. They're
yeah,
Yugoloths.
Yeah.
Yugoloth.
Yes.
That was part of it too.
Well, evidently we're reliving your childhood.
Yeah, my worst nightmares.
Well, I guess we're reliving them. Any wisdom that you could give forward might be nice.
Yugoloths were on our side.
Well, they're not
Oh,
now.
oh, 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 oh,
I think they're a little ticked off. Someone
That's-
must have not paid them
Yeah.
enough or something.
That story has changed now.
They did attack us near the city border.
And they're attacking through the forest. They're attacking everywhere.
They got here. They're out here.
Going to be.
If they're not, then
Like where we saw them was very close to the city.
Within a week. Each journey.
Hmm?
Within a week's journey.
They're a week away. Not a week away.
not
a week away. A week away.
A week away.
A week away. Gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
That's why
you're
you
gonna
need
die.
forces, because they were a week away. And we've been here like 7-8 hours.
You're gonna die right now.
Well, I'm so glad that we developed
That
the
was
oak.
good.
That was really good.
I'm not sure about that, but that's okay.
I have never been. I wasn't exactly happy about the Oakborn, but now I'm glad we have them.
Are those the jerks who are running around this town?
They're like the wood.
The wood
Lights.
guys.
But they're bad, right?
We thought
don't
they
know
were.
that.
We thought they were, but we're learning something new right now.
What?
So,
This is a learning experience.
This is a
Lux
learning.
is not
This is
taking
brand
advantage
new
of this learning
information.
experience.
This is a learning opportunity.
Lux is clinging to the past.
so glad we have the Oakborn. So that way we have something to send out.
What are those?
Krasinski and Adrasani developed them. There's
What
previous under the previous leader of Ashera, the previous leader of Ashera wouldn't allow them, but when Krasinski took over, he allowed for the construction of the original Oakborn.
What happened to the other guy?
He died.
Oh,
Conveniently?
Well, he was old.
it's usually when that happens.
Convenient.
Not as often as you think.
And when Krasinski took over, him and Adrasani made the first Oakborn. As a way of, defending the city should anything else happen. And slowly and steadily, they've been building them up.
Don't you think that's a little convenient?
I mean,
Since you were in a world of peace and it was all wonderful. Why would you build an army if you're not
because they said
expecting-
something was coming.
They weren't just whistling Dixie.
So everyone felt the gods.
But that was only
Connection
2 weeks
lesson.
ago.
No, it's been the destruction magic has been going away for months.
Mm-hmm.
It's been going away for like a year at this point, right?
Yeah, about half a year.
About half. Okay.
That's why we developed the Oakborn. way of taking on various threats through physical means.
How big is your army?
60.
They
There's
must be-
about 60 active oak wood.
Must be easy to make them.
No, it takes a while.
Like how long?
How are they made?
The way that Amadrya said is that they are extensions of the forest. They're using the energy of the forest and our faith within it to power these things.
Sounds like the staff is involved here.
What is this town planning to do with your daughter? Your youngest daughter.
He kind of looks at Avondalin.
She said that she was exalted,
There's a reason you're hiding her as well.
and it's not.
Avondalin, why don't you go help Mom with dinner? And Avondalin kind of like, okay, and gets up and toddles off into the other room. Yes, she is exalted.
What's that mean?
It means when she was born, she was plain touched.
Plain.
Plain.
Not plate.
She was plain.
That was adorable, though.
She was plain touched. She's not like
Amazed.
us. She has different powers, different abilities. Brzezinski and Adrasanu have been very interested in her from the start. Adrasanu, for the obvious reasons, he's the spiritual leader. While Brzezinski is more of the kind of town leader. Now, they want to take Vondalin to the Black Citadel.
Why?
To make her a tree mother.
To make her a what?
A tree mother.
Does Amadrya know what that means?
Yeah,
Yes.
he explained it to us once.
They're a group of women who are devoted to Ashera, the forest, and to Lathander for the betterment of the forest. They're known as tree mothers. They basically are kind of like nuns.
No one wants that for their kid.
What?
We didn't. Originally, me and your mother were overjoyed. It wasn't until Zathrian stepped in that we started having second thoughts.
Because of what's happening with his wife?
Because of what he said happened to his wife. We don't know. But Adrasani and Grziski have become more and more forceful over the years. Especially after Sprout showed up.
How
And we found out what Sprout is.
What is he?
There's a lot of stuff I just... Honestly, Amadrya, this is way beyond my pay grade. I'm just kind of spouting...
It's your daughter!
I'm just spouting off words that I know. This is beyond my comprehension.
I just.
They call him a plainer sapling.
Okay,
So he's not a dryad.
Not in the way that we know. He's not like Ash and Willow. He's not like Yuke. He's different. Stronger. Magically inclined. They say that with Ivy as a tree mother, with Sprout as her dryad in the Black Citadel, they could make Ashera what it was always supposed to be. A direct bridge between this forest and every forest. And me and your mother were overjoyed, and we were feeding into it, and it wasn't until Zath showed up with his doomsday talks that we started... At first, we didn't believe him. And then you showed up. And you said that all these terrible things happened. And then we were just there, and we were, all of a sudden the magic started falling, and all these things started happening, and all of a sudden Zath didn't sound so crazy. And I wanted to be sure. And Gorzinski and Erdrasani just don't. They don't come out and say things. And so I didn't trust them enough. And when they tried to take her,
That's why you tried to send her to Zath.
I sent her with Michael. He was a good kid, strong kid.
Dead kid.
Oh, dead, yeah.
He's dead.
Oh, you don't know that.
Oh, that's right. Never
Okay,
mind.
that's true.
She knows that. So.
I haven't seen Michael in a while after he tried to take Avondlin to Zath.
She's like, I'm gonna say that you're not gonna see him.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna say that
the dead
he,
friend word.
whoever was chasing her killed him
He's
to
dead?
get her. I won't tell you. He's part of a tree out there.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
He told her to run. She did, and it was good for her. So whatever you thought was happening, they're willing to kill for it.
That's upsetting.
And she knows what happened to Zathrian's place.
What happened to Zath?
They sent a bunch of people. All I know is that Zath was there, and there was a pile of people he was trying to protect his church.
From what you remember, you saw the bodies and the ash, and you remember the bodies being covered in a sort of armor,
Like oaken armor?
like wooden slats.
Oh,
Like the
Oakborn. That's why we thought the Oakborn were bad. That's why we did it.
They sent Oakborn after him. They took his kobold fusion.
She says, didn't he tell us that they come in waves every night? Every night?
When I found him, he was exhausted.
So it doesn't sound like your Oakborn are being used to defend the forest.
Isn't he your son?
Yeah.
So you approve of your son being hunted?
No.
No.
No. Not even close.
But I'm confused. You
He
approve
did-
of the Oakborn?
No.
He didn't know
he
they
didn't
were
know.
gonna. He didn't know.
The Oakborn aren't supposed to be hunting Asherans. They're not supposed to be hunting anyone.
Oh,
The guards. The guards. They stay in the city.
They're not. Well, they keep attacking.
so now that you know they're attacking your son, what will you do?
I don't know.
She leans over to you. She says, "I think we should take your sister with us."
Gods know.
We're heading into like some really bad areas.
But
I'm
we
just
can
saying right now.
keep her safe.
They can
Not
also-
me. Have you seen my decisions? It's not a very good idea. I'm not child friendly.
Oh,
And it's right about now that you hear a ding ding, ding ding. And you see Mathor's eyes kind of go wide. Oh. Okay, we gotta do some talking real quick. Because we're running out of time.
why?
The fix I did with Elizar, it's kind of wearing off. So,
Oh,
I might
do
be
we
able
need to continue to fight him?
No. I may be able to talk to him.
it's been a while. He looks different than when I last saw him.
Maybe we
Is
should
it
go down
possible to
into
put him
her
into
room.
the card and talk to him in a place that we have control over him? And thereby releasing
No.
all the rest of the people inside the card in same situation? Justice!
The cards are not important right now.
There's a terrible
I
way
beg
to
to
stay.
differ.
It's a terrible way to be imprisoned.
But there's a guy named Justice in there.
What are
Does
you
he not
talking
deserve
about?
justice?
What are cards?
Okay, we don't have a lot of time. What are
Yeah.
we doing with this guy?
Oh, very well. Thank you.
He healed me.
He healed you? No, that was me. I'm the one who
No.
healed you.
No, that was me.
No,
Yes.
while you all were fighting him, when he had me, he healed me.
Why would he
And
heal
he
you?
also kept Oberon from learning I was a warlock. I think, long shot, I think I might be able to talk to him.
How will we know if we got the short stick?
Okay, she says, I suggest that we go back into the princess's little room and we leave a messenger out here to call us if stuff goes bad.
I do not like this idea.
I don't like it either, but then I don't really like him, so.
I will stand by your side, and if you tell me that I should not attack, then I will not attack. And if he does anything to hurt you, then I will attack him. Does that sound honorable?
That sounds fine.
Excellent.
Only if you stand there and you don't say anything and let me talk to him.
I never say anything.
It's
Yes.
right about
Do
this
not-
time that you see Pat down the hall through the Arcadia doors. It's kind of like turbulent energy.
Yeah,
And he sees
It's time.
we need the
hand
cookies.
come out.
We need the cookies.
I will not say anything, but let me say one thing before he arrives. I disagree.
And he comes out and he's like,
And I got my shield out in front of you.
And she's like, Elizar.
and he's looking out into the garden, and you say it, and he kind of turns around and looks.
And she goes out onto the back porch.
What does Solus
Can I
want?
stealth?
Yes.
That's what I want
There's one.
19.
Okay.
No, 20.
Is the sister in the kitchen?
Yes.
Get the
Yeah.
sister and get her the heck out of here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bring him into the house.
So you dart off into the kitchen, and you see Evandalyn kind of sitting there, like peeling lettuce, as her mom is cutting carrots. She's. You see the cupboard opens to where you see like the dumbwaiter go down.
Oh, get her in
Or
the
you just wait till she's
Oh.
walking by and just.
Oh my gosh, that one part in like what was it called? Spiderbook?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's it. So you get in the dumbwaiter with her and go downstairs and protect her.
Yeah. Me and you need to leave right now. We
Okay,
need to
where
get,
are we going?
we need to get in that.
Mom, can I go play?
No.
Goldfish.
What?
That's the game, remember?
Go to fish?
Go
Go
fish.
fish.
It's the
Go
game.
fish.
She likes to play
That's
go
right.
fish.
We need to go and we need to go play games down in the basement.
Oh, that's where all my toys are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom, I'm gonna go play with this kid.
You're the size of a kid.
Oh, he was disguised as an Asheran kid, remember?
That's
Yeah.
Oh
right.
yeah, that's right.
And
You
he
still.
still is.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's why. Okay, that makes more sense. Why her dad was like, "No, you're fine."
He doesn't not even talk to
You look
him.
like an Asheran kid.
And you so.
What is this kid doing here?
And so she kind of hops in the dumbwaiter. Come on, let's go play.
Well done, son. Well done.
Yeah.
And you guys go down to the dumbwaiter. And it's right about now that in the living room you see Sprout.
Oh, he's looking for his girl.
And he's just walking out to the garden.
With us?
Oh, dude.
No,
going
the other
back.
garden.
He's going to
Oh
find her.
no, you can't. He can't go out that way.
He's going to find her.
Well, somebody needs to stop him.
No one's there. It was just him. We're out in the garden.
No, he's going. Yeah, he's going to the garden to go to the shed.
Okay, so she's gonna go try to catch up with him before he gets outside.
Well, he's going to you guys.
Okay, well then we're gonna.
Because you guys are all out in the garden, right, with Elizar. Or you guys
She
are
went because she told us to wait.
Okay, so you guys are all out. So you guys are all sitting there in the living room,
Yes.
except for you, I believe.
I'm with her. on the
So
front yard,
so
Rebecca.
Malvaras and Kitsu are in the living room with Sprout, who's beginning to walk.
She says you should stop.
This is great. Love this.
I need to find.
She's. I'm sure she's probably in her room,
I need to
but you
find
can't go down there with this guy out there.
I need to find Ivy.
She's there. Just go a different way. Can you go down the dumbwaiter? Can you go down the other way?
No,
Why not?
Dumb waiter.
because I'm
Where
too
I
big.
am?
He is
And
too big.
I'll tell
Okay.
him that's
Sneak around. the
Well, you're
other
gonna
way
have to
around.
go out the front door and go around because he's not. This,
No, because he'll get seen.
they already know about him though. Oh, they do. Maybe.
They're hiding
The
Ivy.
people don't know.
Okay,
the
so I don't know how
neighborhood.
you're gonna get there without getting in trouble.
I
And
need to
ju-
go find
oh.
Ivy.
Put him in the cart and put him in the dumbwaiter.
Okay, Ella's
Yeah. Oh, what?
five times. Like, I am
Oh, yeah.
almost
What? No.
okay, let's
I
just
don't know
let
how
her
to
talk.
speak. I'm sorry, I don't know how to speak, so I'm having a
Okay.
hard time.
It's okay. Let's just let her talk to Elizar, and
He can.
guess.
I don't think Elizar knows anything about Sprout.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
So if he
Yeah.
sees him, it's not going to be a big deal.
It's
big
not gonna
Yeah.
matter. He's just gonna be like,
No, there's
oh,
another
Dryad.
one. No big deal. Okay.
So
And-
Sprout's
and
kind
also-
of just standing there in the hallway. He's like, I gotta go find Ivy.
Feel free.
And also, I'm probably gonna be talking to Elizar, so he's probably his attention's gonna be on me.
Yeah. You're out. So you two are out there, and Mathor is out there with you.
Great. Okay.
Sprout just walks out, goes to the shed.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
And
Got a
Mathor's
knife in his
and
heart.
he's just like, kind of looks at you. You ate it.
Oh.
That's fine.
Why?
Just
You want to go through woods.
I told you not
That's
to.
cool.
Oh.
When have I ever listened to you?
It's
Wow.
really true.
Let's be
You guys-
perfectly frank. When have
Let's
I
be
ever
true
actually
here.
listened to you?
And look where you are now.
Oh, smack. I thought that was only my job.
I shall not
Explain
speak.
to me why you wanted it and why you're so
I think I've been
angry that I ate it.
It makes
Do
sense.
I look like I'm having a great time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like
I've heard
different.
that.
How does he look different?
His part of his tree is like gnarled. And
Oh yeah, that's right. He
Bent.
was saying he was all jacked up.
So you're
do I look like I'm having a great time?
It's a good
Sounds like
why did you want the seed? It's an honest question.
So you wouldn't end up like this.
Good forethought.
Do you know what this is? Did anyone tell you?
No,
Did you even ask?
I didn't.
He like pulls down his shirt to show the center of his chest, and you
Oh.
see the seed spreading out across him.
Mhm.
This is an Ashera.
What is it?
If it's not Ashera, who do you think it is? Mordmoins.
okay.
She looks at her father.
Wow.
Your dad is stark white, mouth agape.
He has nothing
Wow.
to say.
Alex, those are
Thanks,
gone.
Dad.
I didn't know. I got it from Krasinski.
Which we obviously
Bobinsky.
trust now.
He said it was an ancient cure. He said it was given to the tree.
I wish I was there because I could have giggled. But I'm not.
And I wish I was there.
I'm just eating these cookies, drinking my jasmine.
You honestly didn't think that this... You thought this was Ashera?
I had learned about this 2 seconds before you walked in, and I probably would have gotten these answers if my friend hadn't accosted you immediately.
Oh yeah, by the way, where's that guy? I need to kick him in the shins.
Please,
Isn't it you?
Yes.
It
He
hurt
was
you.
wolfed out.
Kick him in the shin. That's nice.
don't do that.
And he kind of looks in the sky. He's like, okay, I'm running out of time.
Why are you trying to help me? What time? What is going on? You're speaking in riddles.
I'm actually speaking very plainly.
Well, actually.
Sorry, that was
Fine.
I'm actually speaking very plainly. I'm running out of time.
What
I was sent on an errand.
errand?
I was here to get something. In the Black Citadel.
He
What
can't
is
have
it?
Something of importance.
Oh my god.
Jeez. We all know what it is, dude.
I'm here to get a scroll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
The Mordmoins or Oberon?
Probably not.
I was sent here
We're
by
not
Oberon.
I was like, oh, okay.
Oh God, that dork.
But but now that I know that you're here, I have a feeling you and I can help each other out.
How?
I'm not exactly after freaking being kicked around by your friend group.
Oh.
I'm not exactly sure I can take on the Black Citadel by myself. But I imagine that you guys are here for something too. What do you say we help each other out?
It's a beautiful horse.
How do I know I can trust you?
Frankly, I was the one who tried to save you, and you guys were the ones who stabbed me.
I'm sorry about that.
That and you guys are not on my to-do list right now.
No.
She's gonna look at Lux and her dad and just go.
Mathor's kind of like staring off into space as he's questioning everything he's learned.
His entire reality. I'm such bad.
Deals with the devil
She-
never go
So.
unclaimed.
She looks
Huh?
at them and goes. Can I talk to her in private? It's not gonna hurt me.
Ooh, who are you talking to?
Right. Lux and her dad.
Mathor just kind of like, sure, yeah, I'm gonna go see your mother. He kind of he goes in, he kind of like stumbles, and walks in.
Isn't this being responsible for trying to destroy an entire city? Isn't he one of the evils that we have sought to destroy?
Just because he works for one doesn't mean he is.
Didn't you eat people?
Oh, what? Wait, who are
By
you?
force.
From my understanding, it's a very similar situation. From what he's told me.
So then you renounce your ways?
I can't.
Well, he is like you.
What binds you? If you are like me, please.
I'm not like you. You and me are not nothing near alike.
Could have taken you out, but you didn't. That's okay.
Lux, I'm
You
alright.
are the you are the nice version.
Oh.
You get all the little perks, but none of the backdrafts.
Oh, you're so cool.
Let me guess, your vampire master died?
And I was set free.
Yeah.
Free at last.
My soul is
Not
still
everyone has
tormented.
that luxury.
So if you are under that spell, whom is it that we need to kill in order to set you free?
Oberon, how good are you at killing
Oh,
gods?
hell yeah, I would love to do that.
How
That's
good are
on
you
my
at killing
list.
gods?
That's on your to-do list.
Hell yeah. Let's go now.
You're gonna take your lupine form, your little Taco Bell friend over there, and you're gonna go.
Bell friend.
Taco Bell? Who's the Taco Bell friend?
Who is the Taco Bell friend? It's not me. I
Little
don't got
Taco
no
Bell friend, you're gonna go fight Oberon.
Taco Bell friend.
I put away my my hammer.
You're in a bucket, so it must not have been you. He's not there, so I can only imagine he's either insulting his woman or
No.
he's calling me the Taco Bell friend.
Oh.
Do
if
I
you are
have a big
truly,
hat?
if you are truly like me, and you have the gift of being able to speak, then my suggestion is that you give her every piece of information that you possibly can in order to set you free.
I do.
Otherwise, you will not be. You have no intention of being free.
I can't.
Everything within your power. And I turn and I leave.
Your friends are opinionated.
Tell me about it.
She
So-
changes sides quickly.
We got a deal.
You want to help me. You and I did not get along.
Just because we didn't get along doesn't mean I didn't care.
Kind of the basis of not getting along.
Not necessarily. Siblings.
Yeah.
Just because we didn't get along doesn't mean I didn't care. And by far, I don't want you to become this, which apparently I failed almost every step of the way. You gotta take 2 more steps, and guess what? Pit sitting.
How did I not get that?
I can't tell you.
Why?
No.
This, all of this, prevents me from talking about certain things. Servant of 2 great evils.
More lines wasn't your choice, was it?
It was a trick.
So cool.
I need what's in the Black Citadel. I was gonna ask Zath to help me out, but he's apparently down for the count.
He's pretty exhausted.
I saw. However, you guys left some stuff behind. You kind of told me you guys were there. Thought I might find a helping hand here. Because you hate Ashera just as much as I do. Probably less.
I was here for less time.
They did less to you. So how about it?
Alright. I don't know why I trust you, but I do. Thank you for healing me.
Just trying to get that thing out of you. Not to say that this doesn't have its perks. Just has a lot more drawbacks. Oh, at least for me. Found the fire thing yet?
This happened an hour or 2 ago? No?
I would stay away from flame. At least open flame.
Great, I've been looking for a reason to tell Kitsu to tone it down.
Speaking of which, should I go in or do I just stay out here until we're ready?
We should be fine.
He opens the Arcadia door and walks in.
I probably go in first.
Kind of walks into the living room. So.
Does he really say sup?
Yeah, he goes,
Sup?
Oh my.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, so she would probably.
Looks like we're working together on this
up.
one.
She would probably be hopping up.
Don't you dare.
Oh what?
She's like, I don't know anything that's going on right now. And this man just walked into
Looks
a
like
house.
you guys and me are going to be working together on this one.
And I hate to say he does know where the blacksmith is.
That I do.
Wonderful. Let's. Do we have anything else that we're doing here before we leave?
You guys could check out the Oakborn. You guys could check out Adrosani and Gudzinski. You can go check out the Heart of the Forest. Well, the only one who really knows anything about the Heart of the Forest is Solus.
I'm
He's
gonna.
downstairs playing Uno.
With
Well, you can easily
soul
get him.
cards.
Well, it's
Wait a
easy.
minute.
We'll just go and get him. Call down the dumbwaiter. Come on. We're leaving.
She's gonna look at her parents and go,
Your mom's standing there with a big bowl of salad.
just one more thing.
Are we staying for dinner?
That'd be a
You
good.
guys want a long rest here?
Probably.
I'm fine. I have all my spell slots.
And then Tom does.
Tom needs to go to sleep for a little while.
Night.
Do you want to go back in the car?
I'm gonna go downstairs with her Highness and His Majesty.
She is going to just kind of go up to her parents and just go. I know Zoth has a child. Do you have any clue where they are? He asked me to find them.
All we know is that his wife's in the Black Citadel. She's a tree mother.
You know nothing about their kid.
No. Nothing.
That's it. I'm gonna flip my coin.
Okay.
God, this is just rolling really bad for me. The highest was a 13.
Well, believe it or not, that beats it.
Oh my gosh.
As you insight, it's not from your parents. It's from Elizar that you get something. And you're starting to mention this stuff, and something on his face. Almost recognition.
What do
She-
you know?
Nothing.
She's
I don't know
like,
anything.
still playing for the other side.
Don't lie to me.
It's possible that they took the kid to become the next champion.
Because that's so powerful.
Yeah. That's what they did with me.
Need to find them.
It's been over 100 years. It's been over 3. That kid isn't a kid anymore. We find him, he's gonna be fully integrated. Remember how I was?
Very well.
I was a failure. This kid, Nobody's seen him. That means he's doing a good job. What was that?
Thank you for subscribing.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, looking around. Who is he?
Okay. There's one more place to look.
I think if we find this kid, your lupine friend over here is going to be a lot more helpful.
What do you mean?
Well, being on the serving end of your claws wasn't. If it taught me anything, he's at least good in a fight.
I'm being quiet.
I'm choosing to say nothing.
But what I'm offering is we go to the Blacksmith, we knock some heads, throw some people around. You get what you want, I get what I want. We burn that place to the ground.
But you're still working for the bad guys.
Relative term.
Bad guys is a relative term.
Yeah. Wouldn't you
So
say?
what-
What's
saying they're
Oberon's
good guys.
task?
I'm supposed to get a scroll.
It's not so he could paint everybody's nails.
I'm supposed to get a scroll.
He was an active person in bringing Kellic back.
And you helped the Silver Princess. Didn't she wipe a certain number of your people off the face of Torin Vaughn?
That was not a willing help.
You still helped. This guy ate people. You abandoned your family.
Oh.
That
She's
does-
but none of those
doesn't
things
make sense.
brought Kellic back.
That's still, you decided that this was good.
None of those things brought Kellic back.
I didn't bring Kelly back.
But you can't not work for Oberon.
You're right. And Oberon's a jerk.
So is this scroll gonna help Kellic and them?
Of course
I don't
it
know.
is. Why else would
I'm
we
only
ask
just
for it?
told to get things.
She's like, why
But
don't
it is true, I
why
wouldn't
don't
miss
you
it.
let us look at the scroll and you can still take it back?
I need to take it.
We won't touch it. You'll just show it us.
May I speak?
Yeah.
If you were like me and underneath this contract, I know that when I was under my contract, I would have begged for those who were around me to kill me so that I would not cause any more harm to those that were around me. If you're truly like me, then wouldn't it serve to lay down your life for us so that the greater good might survive?
You see, I would love to say that that would work, but I've died too many times to think that that would stick. Unlike her, I had to go the long way. She got the short way. I've been alive a long time. You didn't move around a lot in the Fae. I did. Trees live a long time. I don't know if you knew this. I've walked for these plains for 1,500 years. You can try. But when Oaken made a deal for eternal servitude, he meant it.
Mental note: don't try to kill him.
You'd stop me for a little bit. but not permanent.
A friend is not a friend who has a chain around their neck that's being held by a different master.
Oberon doesn't know anything about you guys. I'm here for the scroll.
Doesn't change the fact that you're a wolf.
Look who's talking.
I'm a dog. There's a difference.
You have some really weird fetish with dogs now, mister, but...
Hey, tell you what. Wisdom
Okay.
is wisdom.
So we could use the extra hands, I would believe, at the Citadel. So maybe someone who can't be killed might be helpful, and then we could always adjust our deal if we need to. That's what she suggests.
So we doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need that staff.
I
She
will
doesn't say
follow
that
my
stuff.
party
I'm.
for now.
What are you guys looking for?
Food.
Should we stay for dinner?
We should probably rest. I'm still a little disoriented.
Yeah, that takes a lot out of you.
So we stay for dinner because, you know, Mom's already got it prepared here. And we let these guys rest. And then we head to the Citadel.
Where do you guys?
In the card.
No.
Do you guys want to have the discussion about the cards right now?
I'd like to go
In
back
the
into
middle of
card.
the scary, in the middle of the house with all the weird things in it.
You were about to ask me about my entire backstory. In the
Okay, but
house.
this is your house. It's your place.
Well, you guys can have a discussion about the cards now.
We can have a discussion about them.
I would like to go back into the card.
No, I don't think that's necessary. We're not hiding you anymore. The
It's
reason
not
that
hiding that I want
the
to go.
reason that you were, the reason that we used them at all was to allow you to be here without being detected. And that obviously doesn't need to happen anymore. She goes, it's not like I want to use them.
Will you release those souls that have been
I
trapped
told you
inside
I
the
would.
cards?
You want a pile of bodies in the mama and pa's house?
Yeah.
Then I will.
Yes.
Then I will join the cards.
Leading everyone to an entity that definitely needs to stay secret. Is that really what you want? You want me to empty a pile of dead bodies in these nice people's house?
Put it in the basement. In the dumbwaiter.
Put them in with maybe the 8-year-old. Would that be better? Or what? Like unload them in their backyard?
There's
I
a
couldn't
freshly
even-
dug hole.
Yeah,
She's like, I couldn't
They
even
go
bury
all
one in
over.
a ditch. Okay.
Yes, but his soul was released.
I told you the
And you
ones
put 'em back
I
into the card.
told you that I would release them, but we need to make good choices.
And
I
until
told
you
you.
can make the choice that we need to be made,
I'm
I
not
will
putting you back
stay
in.
and I will comfort those who are left.
I'm not gonna put you back in the card. I'm not.
You
gonna
can
do-
put me inside
You
the
need
card
me
willingly,
them. You need me to.
or we
Well,
can.
then go ahead and kill me. It's okay.
Oh,
You're still not getting
I
it.
missed something.
Still not getting it because you need me to use the magic.
I'll ponder this.
She's never gonna let these people out of the car.
I will. We just have to have a
We're
place to
gonna
put
cut
them.
away to the basement.
Is there a hole big enough for 52 bodies?
I'm just
Solus
asking to go
is
back
playing
inside.
cards with Avondlin.
Oh.
You will now play a full game of Go Fish with Lucas right
With
now.
Lucas right now.
And she goes, and I win again.
Dang it. How does this game work again?
You gotta match the pairs. You gotta match the pairs. You gotta match the Maple Leafs to the Maple Leafs.
I'm like
You know
holding
that.
like some of the cards backwards and upside down. Like
She's
What's
obviously
a
not
maple
telling you
leaf? What's a
that.
maple leaf?
She's obviously not telling you that she's cheating, but
she's
and
eight.
she
No
also
idea.
didn't explain the rules to you, so she's just making them up as she goes. Now, of course, I need to look through all of your cards first and take out all the pairs.
Okay. I see it. Oh my god.
And she's just going, so where are you from? She's like taking all of the cards from your hand.
Dang it.
The banana.
She's a queen. Time for some like political.
Oh yeah, you guys could make some sort of
You will
alliance.
Betroth yourself to the 8-year-old.
No!
No,
Not what I'm
don't do that.
saying.
I'm with a traveling group with all the other people here.
Oh, that's fun. You get to go around, see the world. That's fun. She gets done going through your cards. You have like 3 left. She was laying out all of her pairs. Man, you're really bad at this game.
I love her so much.
She's like confused, like.
Roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
She pushes you down.
She's like, you know what?
Oh my.
8-year-old pushes you over.
What'd you get?
He did not make his dexterity.
8.
You beat her.
Huh?
You
beat
beat
her.
her? Oh my goodness.
How?
Did you roll that
She's
one?
8.
I rolled a 2 and she gets a +4, so she got a 6.
I did not. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So you end up winning this bout of Go Fish.
How?
Against all
Somehow.
odds.
Somehow
Somehow.
she only left you with 3 cards.
Well, she had a lot of cards in her hand. And she goes,
Oh.
Spoiled
And she
little
Take down
brat.
to the basement.
and she like, and she's outstretches her hand. And she's like, "Good game, good game.
I'm like,
The old
You
taser
shake it.
handshake trick. Don't just.
You shake it."
She's just a kid.
Oh, he's shaking it.
No, you grab it and it's a handshake. And as you touch her hand,
Oh.
Oh, good. Good
I
grief.
should have done like instead or something.
you see her eyes glow
Oh, wow.
yellow.
Wow.
He goes,
I like instantly like.
she's
whenever-
holding on to you with like a death grip.
Oh.
You can roll me a strength save.
Oh yeah.
You're pretty strong.
No, I'm not. I have negative.
Athletics,
1/5.
actually.
Oh okay.
I thought you could pick up rocks.
Yeah, I can, but that's.
He's
Okay,
only
athletics?
strong when it comes to rocks.
Evidently, 8-year-old little girl.
No, I actually think that's how it works, right?
No.
No. Okay, I was wrong.
What'd you get?
5.
So no, you do not beat her as she's holding you
coin.
onto with like a vice.
Coin.
Oh, just let her hold on. Maybe we'll find out some information.
Yeah, and die in the process.
You absorb.
That's only because you're afraid.
Child.
That's only because you're afraid of who you are.
He starts like chewing.
She's
on
not
you.
Electro.
She's gonna put you in the suit.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
Lord have mercy. Oh mercy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So, as she like continues to hold onto your hand like a vice, you see the eyes. She's like,
I'm like, does this happen every
like an
time?
aurora borealis begins to spread out into the room.
Yikes.
And with this voice that's like
Oh.
echoing and then like overlaying. Long traveler, you have been alone for so long.
So long.
Know that your time has come.
Oh,
God.
I've
Found.
Oh.
That sucks.
And she lets go and she's like, what did you say?
Oh, wow.
She has no clue. She has no clue.
She's an oracle. Take kidneys.
I have
That's-
no idea what just happened.
She kind of scoots your cards over to hers.
I just
I
get
just
up.
won again.
Oh my god. Except for the fact that she's a
I
liar.
just get up, dust myself up. Does that happen every time you win a game?
Well, does what happen?
I'm just like, I think I'm going insane, like through like
Well, that's not good.
the entire like out of character. I think I'm like my character's just going insane. Like
He's seen too much.
I think I need to leave.
Oh. Okay.
And I just leave. I just leave.
You go up
Like,
the dumb waiter or up
yes.
the ladder?
Dumber.
The fastest available option.
So Solus comes back into the living room, wide-eyed and like sweating. Shallow breaths. So you guys all see this.
She says, "What happened?" What? And she gets a little nervous. She goes, "What? Where's the child?"
I just look at Amadrya and I'm like, what's up with your sister?
I
She
just
just
met
met her.
her.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I think she just told me somebody is looking for me and wants to, I don't know. She's being very strange. Can you, talk to her, please?
So listen to my parents.
You go also walking in and you see the tree guy that was attacking you in the city, just kind of standing in the living room.
I was like,
So he's fine.
He's like, I don't know.
And you remember that you still have his bag.
Oh yeah!
Can I roll for stealth?
Yeah.
He just sinks back in.
Homer into the shrubs. What'd you get?
Not 20. 31.
So he
So, for a moment, so let's just like, looks at him, and then looks off randomly onto the corner. Everyone's kind of like, what's he looking at? And they look back and he's gone. Where do you go? Where?
Anywhere? I just like walk out the front door.
Is the door gonna open?
Will the door? Wait,
The door
I
will
like,
open, but you know,
flew
he rolled
down.
a 31 on self. It's just one of those.
Okay.
And I just like sit down
On the doorstep.
on the doorstep with like my
Rocking.
hand. Like,
He's rocking.
What's going on?
Kitsu suggests that Mom and Pop figure out a new way of hiding their daughter because she's not going to stay hidden for very long. And the people they trust are the ones that are trying to kill her. Or worse.
I'm trying to do something.
I wouldn't trust anybody. Not a single person.
You're right, and we tried sending Michael.
Okay,
We thought we could distract.
Michael didn't do anything wrong except for stop to talk to the Oak. And that's from your daughter's own words. He stopped to talk to them. He didn't do anything wrong. He just picked to trust the wrong
we
people.
could take her beyond
Where are you going to go?
Catherine.
I
There's
don't
nowhere
think
else to
I
go.
don't think he can help you. He barely hopes himself.
Where can we go then? What are we supposed to do?
Okay, team, where can we send them?
I leave.
To the goddesses?
Where do you go?
Outside. I go sit on the roof in the hidden spot.
Oh.
Stealth 16.
So we shouldn't.
Like a gargoyle.
We can't send them to the princesses.
That's
Because
an active war zone.
It's an active war.
so we can't send them. You didn't want us to take your sister with us.
No, absolutely not.
What's up with your sister?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's like, well, Mom and Pop, you guys need to figure this out. Obviously, we can't help you.
I might be able to send a message to Zephyr. I can try. With the little moth. Ooh, I don't know if it'll go through that barrier. We can see.
Oh, if Mom and Dad are taking her, they know to keep her hidden. Is there some way to disguise her?
But no, there are people. They send Oakborn to. That's probably
Every
what
night.
Every night. That's probably what got intercepted was the Oakborn they were sending to burn
Plus-
down Zaf's church.
Right here is the only safe place that we know of. I mean, right now she's safe. They don't
Right
know.
now she is safe. That's the thing. She is safe.
So maybe
here.
she should stay right here. Sometimes, I mean, I would think go somewhere, but I don't know where to go.
I
that's
know.
safe.
Like my first thought is if things look like they're going really south, go
Is
to
there-
that,
is
but
there
I
a
don't know
s-
if that's right.
Is there a resource?
Mathor is sitting there, and he goes, I can... Kind of looks at Delphine. I'm sorry. It's really the only way. I think the only way to keep Ivy safe is for new leadership.
How are you going to do that?
I know. Zach.
I don't think I can.
Are you telling us to do that?
It's a bad choice.
I could help.
Why don't we have
Zach. What?
Woody help us? What's
Woody?
Elizar?
Okay.
Yes, his name is Elizar.
Why don't we have him help us take out the leadership and make Malfoy king of the
I
forest?
think. Okay, Zach. Here's what Zach told me. He wanted. The deal is, he's not allowed to come to Ashera, and his wife and child are safe.
Okay.
They are hanging them over their heads. That's why they want. He asked me to get them out so he can come back in. That's probably his idea.
Okay, but if we get rid of these two people now, then
New
your sister
leadership.
is if we get rid of these two guys in Ashera, then your
that
dad
doesn't
might
bad
take
thing.
over as leadership in the
He
city.
literally just said. He just said no, that it wouldn't be him, right? Or I don't know. I'm getting confused.
The only way I can see of ending this is for Asher to move in a new direction.
Okay, so if we're talking
So
like
that could
leadership
be
from
me,
the
it
top.
could be Zath, it could be someone, I don't know.
I know Zath would probably be the best person to oppose them, but we need to get his wife and child out of here first in order for him to do
Maybe if we did take the Black Citadel, that would be the cat.
Elizar standing there goes, that's my plan.
So why don't we, I guess, just go do that?
Burn that place to the ground.
She says it's the only way to be sure.
I like this one.
I knew you would. God damn it.
You like
Wait,
that one?
wait till she brings out her fire breathing.
Damn.
I think we need to kill her. I think she just needs to lose
no.
her tongue or something. Burn it out.
There's a reason I said that.
Outing. I understand he's made of wood. I'm not an idiot.
So am I.
You just happen to be made of wood now. I've never burned you. Not even your feet.
What?
No, it is something that I know about this. That's the reason I.
She gains an aversion to fire, so whenever she's in the presence of open flame,
Oh,
There's the possibility of me taking the frightened condition, which everyone at the table except Joey knows that is my specialty when rolling
is.
wisdom saving throws.
Yeah,
I
that's-
never get frightened.
what
What am I doing?
You're hiding.
You're-
What
you're
are you
ro-
doing?
exactly.
You're
I'm
rocking
against-
aimlessly.
My character's against, resistant to being frightened.
Yes.
What am I doing?
So why is he frightened?
Well,
You
he
don't
decided
have
to
the
be
frightened-
frightened.
Oh, you chose to
You
be
didn't
frightened.
have the
So no,
frightened
you
condition.
go outside. You go outside. You start realizing you're freaking
speaking
out,
of
and then
which,
you
Lux,
think,
you go
"What
outside
the
and you
freak?
see
Why am I
What am I
afraid?"
doing?
you see Solus huddled on the front step, rocking back and forth.
And you know you're not afraid.
I
You're
just
fine.
randomly stop. Wait a minute.
Wait, I'm not actually scared.
These
What if I'm
people
not
are
a
starting to
coward?
freak me out.
I was just what if I'm not a coward? What if I want them to kill me? What if I want them to try?
Now he's the
All of a
lion
sudden,
off
he's
of
out
the.
there like listening to inspiring music. He's like,
He's all of a sudden he's the lion in Wizard of Oz. I am courageous. I can get him, and I'll give him a woof, and another woof,
and
and then I'll
mighty growl.
He swishes his tail at him. Oh wait, he has a tail.
He doesn't have a tail.
I was being funny. That was a funny moment.
Someone pulled my tail. It was you.
Anyway, so he's becoming not scared. He's pondering
It's like,
life.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
She's outing my warlock abilities. So we're just gonna leave Mom and Pop with little sis and hope that they do a good job.
I'm sorry. Her parents are already disappointed in her for being a warlock. She doesn't care.
Okay, so but I'm not their daughter. You didn't out yourself.
I did out myself 5 years ago.
Yeah. Anyway,
Your parents just kind of go. Mother just kind of goes. We're gonna go spend the night with Amanda,
probably a good idea.
That's
but you guys have the house.
Oh. She's like, party at Amadrya's
Mathor
house.
goes out the Arcadia door. Delphine kind of comes up beside you, kind of looking at Elizar. She goes, "So glad you two are talking again. What if I did?"
She's like, did you finish
Mom.
dinner?
She goes, Mom, that does not mean.
Was there dinner?
"It's in the bowl."
Yay! She's like, do you want a salad? Leafy greens, they help. Keep you natural. I don't know.
What if I went to try?
Well, you're a tree. You might be. I don't know. Maybe leafy greens aren't the best for you.
No, it's like eating meat.
Like, okay. Well, I don't know what kind of plant this is, so I hope it's not offensive.
It's a lettuce.
Let's just. It's good. Oh
It's not a eucalyptus tree.
no, that's actually poisonous.
Exactly.
Shouldn't eat that.
It's not oak tree either, so.
Do you want some? I don't know. Do you want some lettuce? Your cats like to eat lettuce, fruit, and vegetables. Our cats like to eat lettuce.
Cats are really weird.
They are. But she
Cats aren't
eats.
supposed
She
to
gets a
want
bowl
to
and
eat
serves
lettuce.
herself up and puts some lemon on it and starts eating. She's very happy to eat.
So dinner is had.
These guys are gonna
Solus, you
sleep.
come in at one point.
I'm like trying my best to look as confident as possible.
Roll me a
Have
performance
some.
check.
Have some lettuce. Looks like some tomatoes. Beets.
Okay.
Beets are in season.
Okay. Oh, what's beet? Like,
The veggie.
oh.
The plant.
What's that?
It's a red
It's
plant.
a root tuber.
It's good for you.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, performance?
Performance.
Okay, it's loading. Here we go.
Ooh.
19.
19. As you guys all watch Solus return, he looks confident. He looks determined. There's like a coldness to his eyes. He's like, you're almost expecting like to hear the Wild West music going on. And he's like walking in and he's like,
He's got a strut. He's gonna put his elegant wear on. He's posh.
The one that like burned.
Yeah, with the fire. Cause you're a.
Yeah, you can't wear your lounging clothes anymore. Because I'll try to scare. Because
No,
it's on fire.
Yeah.
you just can't go and pat her on the back while you're wearing fire.
And while the dinner's being had and all that's going on, Lux, you're on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on out there?
I'm contemplating betraying my party.
Oh,
Oh!
that's nice.
That's really awful. What an awful
is.
person you are.
wow. You're terrible.
So I'm sitting at the
That's
top praying
horrifying.
and
Praying?
trying to come up with some rational reasons as to why my party is doing certain things. And I'm having a very difficult time.
As the moons rise in the sky, you are visited once again by the moon maiden. What troubles you?
A person that I thought was my friend is uncaring for the suffering of others. another person I've trusted with my decisions is making peace with enemies who want to destroy the city. My understanding of right and wrong is being tested. And I'm wondering if the people that I'm choosing to walk with are not as good as they appear to be, and I should not be trusting them as much as I do.
The Moon Maiden stands, and goes next to you and sits down on the thatched roof. This kind of shimmering white light is cascading off of her. To wonder about one's true character is similar to looking at the moon. There is a face that you see, and the face in shadow. These two faces are part of the same whole. Is one less true than the other?
But we should always strive to be in the light.
It is true.
So how do I choose the light when those who I've trusted seek to choose decisions that are in the dark?
Sometimes when one travels into the dark, they find that their decisions were not always for the best. Does that mean the light should abandon them? Should the light not stray into the dark to help those who have lost their way? Or should the light pierce the dark like a sword?
The light should pierce the dark like a sword and eradicate it.
He's gonna kill us.
Is the light a destroyer?
The destroyer of darkness.
Or is it a beacon? Is the light itself a sword? Or is it the shedding of the light that makes darkness flee?
Should I trust the man who was once my enemy? The one who is downstairs and promises to aid our friends?
You should trust him to do what he has done before.
To hurt those that are around him and make decisions based on his master's whims.
Yes. Our star will always return to its place in the sky. Just as a moon will follow the same path across the sky.
So then he will betray my friends sooner or later.
Might I suggest that you are there to stop him when he does? And it also won't hurt to say, how does they put it? I told you so.
A goddess is telling him to say, I told you so.
Perhaps you can impart some wisdom on your friends after you save their skins.
But I've been commanded not to speak.
Oh. Okay. I didn't want things to get confusing.
Your goddess leans over.
So what I meant.
I rescind this.
Ooh, she's overridden your commands.
Speak what you may, Lux. You are my light. I did not send you to put your cap on.
Very well. I will do my best.
That is all I ask. And she looks up at the moons. And you see the golden moon is prominent in the sky. Seems we have good fortune on the horizon.
Does that mean we get advantage?
She was like, how can I make this about me?
Good fortune for Lex is a glorious death.
You're already dead.
A final death.
Oh.
Drinks the gold potion, turns back into a regular human.
I will do my best.
That is all I ask. And as she gets up, she walks a few steps to the edge of the roof and then stops. And then turns. I am sorry for what my sister has done to your soul.
That's
Part
no
that I
worry.
cannot save.
What is saved is before you. What is lost is lost. And that part
You
of my
have
soul,
regained part.
and those that will not be subservient to the light, I will destroy as those who were my enemies.
Should you wish to learn more about what has happened and what can be done, all you need to do is ask. She bows
And I bow back to her.
and she flies back up into the sky.
And I rest.
Alright. And I think this is a good place, unless anyone else had any conversations that they wanted to have.
Well, her and I can have conversations. But we can have them.
I'm just saying, do you guys want to talk about anything important? So, like, did you want to talk about backstory things? Did you want to talk about things that are happening inside of the game? Like, did you guys do Solus and Kitsu want to talk? Do Malharas and Amadrya want to talk? What do want? Is there conversations that are wanted to be had?
I don't want to talk to you.
He is he's kind of a jerk.
I guess I
I'm
do
not-
have one thing for Solus. If no one
I'm
else
not
has.
being I haven't done anything naughty. I didn't kill
I-
those people.
I still blame
won't
you
release
for
them.
that spider in my
You're
hand.
probably an infernal being yourself.
How would I know?
You're not sharing with the
You
group,
are the
so we
four-fingered
can-
man.
You could be the destroyer of your own. You could be the causer of your own problems. I mean, being mad at me is not going to change your destiny. I didn't kill the 51 people in the cards, and I don't think plopping them in their backyard or their dining room is a good idea. I don't see the bad thing in that.
49.
I don't see plopping dead people in somebody's yard a good idea.
Why
Big
not?
ol' hole.
If they're all
Is
dead.
there a big? Is there? Well, he was supposed to go in and find out the people who were alive.
He did.
Well, then we'll take care of those people.
There's one.
Okay. Well, and it's not justice.
No.
Then we'll let
There's
that
a guy.
one person out, and we'll figure out what's going on with.
You
if
let him
we
out
need-
now?
She
Oh,
doesn't
not
know
right
who's-
now.
I don't know who it is. He'd have to come in and say, card 14 is a living person.
Card 1.
Okay, well, then he can tell me card 1 is a living person, and then we can, as a group, decide if it's a smart idea to unload card 1 now.
Okay.
And then, of course, she needs to spill her beans.
All of them.
Every bean.
Every
bean.
single bean.
The
needs to be
pinto,
out.
the refried,
I'm
the
gonna
black.
do something with Solus before we go on to these beans.
I got the
Solus.
can opener. You bring the beans.
As you're sitting there and you're eating off of your stone plate. Anything that would be made of wood is stone.
You wouldn't
And-
eat out of a bowl?
Stone.
Like a normal person?
Stoneware.
Like a normal person? Wow.
It's a stone bowl.
Clay. Stoneware.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's stoneware.
It's like
Isn't it?
terracotta.
So I guess he has a
Yeah.
bowl.
So you have a bowl, and you're sitting there and you're eating out of your bowl. And
Veggie.
as you're finishing the salad that's in it, you see your grandfather's face in the bowl.
I'm just losing it.
So, started figuring it out, eh?
What's going on? What's happening?
You're learning the truth.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're learning the truth, kid.
There's some
And I
wizard
tried to
stuff
keep
in
it
there.
a secret from you for a long time.
What am I?
I can show you. Later. But right now, I can tell you that you're different than you have ever imagined that you are. You are unique. And things have been hunting you because of it.
Oh gosh. I'll let you do
They killed the village that you were part of.
it. That's a relief. You didn't do it.
They killed the caravan that you traveled with. They tried to kill you on the road. And when they found you again in my home, we fought them. And lost.
I'm just like speechless.
And before you go on anything else, Solus, let me tell you this. Knowing how it would end, I would do it again. I know that of me. I know that of everyone. And when we get to the Great Labyrinth, I'll explain everything. Until then, you're discovering something new. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you not to play with it. Your powers. Saw that look.
Has a tail.
You're gonna start discovering new abilities. Now that you've pierced that veil.
It's a quirky.
I'm gonna just suggest that you try to keep it on the down low.
I understand. Thank you.
Welcome, kid. I'm always in the stone. See his face kind of disappear.
She's looking at you over Rhodesia. She's eating her beets, looking at you. Talking to a plate.
Talking to a ceramic bowl.
The fiesta worked good for you? You gonna do things a little differently now? And Solus is once again speechless. Evidently, talking to me is just overwhelming. He never will forgive me for the spider.
You should say
I will never forgive you for that.
He'll never forgive me for the spider.
I'll never forgive you.
It was the most hilarious thing ever.
No, it wasn't.
It was pretty funny, but he doesn't have a good sense of humor to bugs, I guess. It was a good note. I learned something.
Alright. So with that, I think other conversations.
You got some beans? Some tea? Some things to spill?
She's the can opener.
There's a can of- got some
Yes,
secrets.
Oh, okay.
Or do we want to wait until the next session?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, it's 10:30.
Well, you're not gonna be here in
Well, you don't know
2
that.
weeks.
That's true.
So I think we should call the session here.
Okay.
I think this is a good place to call the session. A lot of things have been discovered. A lot of things have been talked about.
That's right.
Got some things going on.
Thinking about murdering my party.
Yeah, it's a good.
She
time.
just told you not to do that.
It's a good time.
Still thinking about it. I didn't say I was going to do it. Just
Don't-
thinking.
Don't let the intrusive thoughts win.
I did it.
Intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts.
All right, everyone. See you next time. Bye.
Intrusive
Intrusive
thoughts.
Yeah.